We should be live. Are we live? Hello. 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 How are you? Are you good? Oh, sorry. I should be more like Mrs. Parker. Please donate to me because I'm just a stay-at-home mom that should be in her kitchen cooking food for my husband. I got a kid too, so I'm not supposed to be streaming because if you got a kid, you're not allowed to stream on the platform. How dare you? You're neglecting your kid. Get the hell off the damn internet. We're going to talk about the woman that wants to hang out with all of the trolls and pretend like she has not been out here attacking me for several years, along with her little troll friends, on behalf of Real Stream News and Suit Yourself, because this bitch knows who Luna is. She would have no problem coming to me to ask me a bunch of questions. So how come she has such a problem going and researching? She can't go ask Suit who Luna is. She can't ask RSN who Luna is. She can come and attack me over shit Jesse and Bells and Kaylee have done out here together with Valkyrie, but then she can't go ask some questions because she's a dumb bitch. I'm dealing with the internet's dumbest people in the whole world. Hope that her whole family died. I'll say, she's allowed to sit out here and be like, I hope this bitch OD'd and died when I have a family. So I don't know why I can't be like, I hope she is fucking grieving. I hope her whole family did die. Hell, let's put so much pressure on the hoe that she doesn't even know what to do and she goes and ODs herself. Because we know that all these people are on drugs. Right? Right. You got to be projecting this drug shit onto me. So let's go and check out our favorite new lolcow, because she's a lolcow. All these people keep wanting to put me on lolcow when they're all already on lolcow. Right? Right. So let's go. Let's check out our favorite lols cow. She wants to be my best friend. She keeps trying to save me. She was like, I'm going to save you from all the drama of the internet. I'm going to take you and I'm going to save you. And I was like, I don't want anything from you. Like, I wasn't here to ask you for shit. I was just here to laugh at your content. I never asked you for shit. So then she was like, all right, bitch, if you won't let me save you and take over your drama, then I'm going to come for you. I'm going to blame you for everything that's been going on out here with drunken peasants since 2014. And then I'm going to attack you all over the internet. And then when you get fucking fed up of it again, I'm going to pretend like you're the crazy one because I went and hooked up with Real Stream News and Jesse and Valkyrie and all these psychos to come at you. Just because, what, you had no content? Nags was getting boring? All right, cool. So I've been trying to find out who Luna is, okay? There is a Luna that was with Pimp Monk, okay? And she lied. Earlier on, there's another Luna. All these Lunas claim that they are not the Luna that was on the Suit stream, claiming that I stalked them. You would think I would know who this Luna is, since I apparently stalked her, but I don't have a clue, because all these people literally make up me stalking them out here since 2014. Again, I logged on 5 years after that, so I'm not really sure. I logged on after all the RSN drama. I logged on after all that. So I'm not really sure how I'm responsible for all of this shit. But according to Mrs. Parker, I am responsible for all of the drama that drunken peasants have ever received, all of the drama that Real Stream News has ever received, and all of the drama that fucking Bells of Nevermore and whoever else she wants to pin drama on me on has ever fucking received. Because I guess Dark Ninja decided to go tell her I was in a Discord with him. So then that meant that I automatically was working with Dark Ninja and Tragic to take down drunken peasants, Animancer, and whoever else. Newsflash, bitch. Those men stalk me too. I don't like Tragic. Haven't liked him since 2019. I don't like fucking Dark Ninja. I don't like creepy men that go around on the internet trying to wrangle up fucking women who they think are being messed over by other men and then also weaponize their personal information against them and try to fucking threaten them with nudes and shit. I'm not about that. These are your friends, sweetheart. These are the types of people you hang out with, sweetheart, not me. So, trying to find out who it is, and this bitch wants me to take her word. All these people want me to take their word, right? They can just come and tell me something about someone, and then I'm just supposed to believe it and run with it on my channel. So I guess we got to start doing that now, where people just tell me something about someone, I'm just going to go live and blast it all over the place as truth. Because that's apparently what we all do here. So, I'm supposed to just take her word when she tells me that this Luna is not the Luna. I'm supposed to be like, oh, okay, Mrz Parker, I believe everything that you say, even though you attacked me and lied on my name and lied to my face. And then also lied to all your subs. You told all your subs that you had emailed me the fucking shit, and then I denied going on the stream with you. Bitch, you never emailed me anything after you fucking sat on that stream and promised me that you were gonna fucking send me the emails of proof that I was connected to all this. Instead, you did what everyone else does. You just sat there and went through some of my posts, picked out some fucking posts from 10 years ago to talk about, and then fucking tried to rip me up as a person, because that's what all of you do. So I came to the conclusion that since nobody can prove to me who this Luna woman is, whom I've apparently stalked, and I'm done with this crap, kindly bring her forward, someone. I need more proof than just your words, or I'm going to assume it's the same Luna and you helped Tragic and Valken Suit and Innocence set me up, which I still think, by the way. It's very obvious to me that Mrz Parker has been working with DC Media Girl and Valkyrie and Sue and all these fucking losers out here for a while. We even have proof of Mrz Parker and DC Media planning a troll op on Negs, where DC was going to go pretend to love Negs. Apparently, we're still doing it. Now, these two are fake fighting, right? I don't believe nothing that these people say, okay? I don't believe a fucking thing. You fake fight with people. You literally made up in your Discord that Drag raped you, and then you were having a miscarriage over it because you thought that would be a fun troll op. Fabulous women. For those of us that have actually experienced a miscarriage or loss of a baby, you made us all very happy, Mrz Parker. We love it when women like you that can't conceive lie about having miscarriages for clout and attention on the internet. It makes us so happy. While you're sitting there ripping up my very real traumas that I've gone through all over your platform and laughing at them and trying to push me to suicide, openly admitting to it, and then wishing for me to OD when I've been sober since fucking 2011. Yeah, we stan a woman who does that. See, bitch, you're not a fake woman because you can't give birth. You're a fake woman because you are the type of woman that will hand over a woman and her trauma to go and impress a bunch of dudes on the fucking internet. All right? That's what you are. See, I didn't even give a fuck about impressing Suit and RSN to the point that even when they went to try to attack someone I didn't like, I was still like, this behavior's not okay. And that's why I'm 10 times better than you. Because you don't give a fuck what happens to someone if you fucking decide to fair game them. Right? And I'm fair gamed on here. Whatever goes, goes with me. You can say anything about me, right? So she's a fake bitch that pretends that she wants to help, but really she goes in, muddies up the waters, tries to upset people, and fucking brings up a bunch of old shit that nobody wanted to talk about on here since 2014. Just because she needs some fucking attention. And her response to me is, if you don't know who she is, how will anyone prove who she is to you? I don't know, bitch. Why don't you get her to admit it? Your Miss Also Powerful, fix all the drama, came out here to save me, right? So you should have the magic touch. You should be able to just go ask these guys who it is. They should be able to let you know. And then you should be able to let me know. What's the problem, bitch? Aren't you working for them? You ain't working too hard. Work harder. Work harder for this hamster milk hoe. Luna and me and Pipmunk were talking. They're different people. The Luna and me and Pipmunk were talking about, which makes no sense. The Luna and me and Pipmunk. I can't write a full sentence because I'm a fucking regard lolcow who just does whatever so that I can get Fwanky's attention and Dwag's attention because I gotta get the attention from men on the internet to be accepted. I hope that if I attack her enough, maybe Sue can be my best friend too, and then I can also help RSN threaten her more with revenge porn and shit. It will be so much fun. She isn't online, and she wasn't in real life friend of his. Thought it was a girlfriend. Now it's just a friend. It's funny how your narratives always change based on what you're talking about. So that is all I can do to help you here. That's all I can do. I wanted to be on streams and try to push you to suicide, Queen. I wanted to have you relapse and OD, and I wish death on you, and we sent a whole group of people to harass you for weeks, and we had people calling child services on you, calling the cops on you, because you wouldn't come stream with me, but now this is all I can do to help you. I'm really just trying to help you. If you are looking for more info on this person, you will just be harassing a new person that has nothing to do with you. You'll be doing the very thing you say you don't. You mean, bitch, how you decided to jump on me and harass me on behalf of Dark Ninja and Jesse and Real Stream News and fucking Bells and Valkyrie and Kaylee and Sue and the Professor and these motherfuckers that stalk me on here? And then you tried to connect me to drama that has to do with fucking drunken peasants and shit that happened before I was even on the fucking internet, right? That's you harassing a new person that had nothing to do with this shit, that had been trying to walk away from this shit for 3 fucking years. And then your dumb cunt decides to jump on live streams and try to bring it back up again for me so that you can impress Real Stream News with drag, because he has just so much clout and he has he's famous, so we all have to do whatever he wants us to do and attack whoever he says to attack, and if he says a girl's stalking him, then they're obviously stalking him and we all have to pile on her. Go fuck yourself, you stupid cunt. Why are you thinking about me? I'm pretty sure this bitch plays with herself every night thinking about me, okay? I want nothing to do with her, and she's been spazzing out for fucking months that I wouldn't, go stream with her about RSN? No, bitch, I don't want to stream with you about RSN. Get the fuck over it. I don't have to stream with anyone about anyone out here that I don't want to stream about, but I'll definitely stream about every single one of you motherfuckers that keep trying to come for me to try to force me to do things and attack people that I don't want. So, here we go. Why are you thinking about me? Stop it. Move around. Get some fresh air and let all this go. We want to be able to call cops and child services and attach you to chomos on the internet without you responding to us. How dare you respond, Queen? We're just trying to fuck up you being able to fucking volunteer with your kid at her school so that she can do well in school the last 3 years because we care about you. We care about your child. We care about your family. We just want to see you all do real well. So we attach you to chomos and we make up lies about you and we connect you to drama from 2014 to help you do well. I don't really care. Here we have, she dissent pass around CP any more than I do, and you were cool with people saying that. I don't fucking know you. Who the fuck was I cool with, Corey? Like, you're a psycho. You see me in like one stream of unis, and now I'm her best friend, and I'm cool with everything she do, and blah, 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 blah. We're not close to each other, Corey. She lives in Toronto. She can make the 6-hour fucking drive to come talk to me if she wants to talk this out. But whenever I try to talk out anything with that girl, she just puts it all on fucking Sue, puts it all on fucking Jesse, when I got the fucking conversation of her and Jesse, where it's actually very much her spreading lies, her doing things. I couldn't meet up with Kaylee because I think if that woman ever tried to stand in front of me, I would break her in half. I tried to use this for something good and none of you would let me. You got very upset that I just wanted to be on here and stay in my own lane and talk about MLMs instead. Y'all had to fucking come into all the chats I was in. You had to go and fucking try to fuck up any friendship I had in that community. You had to follow me around. You had to open up fake accounts and go into people's chats and write shit as me and start a bunch of shit. So what's the point? What's the point, all right? We're all getting beat. So what's the point? Why are you thinking about me? Stop it, move around, get some fresh air, and let this go. You have been stressed about this for years. If you could walk away, you would see you so much happier. Yep, that's what she wrote. If you could walk away, you would see you so much happier. I've been trying to walk away, Mrs. Parker. I had actually done a decent job. I was concentrating on something completely different for several months and not talking about this. And then y'all didn't like that, right? Because whenever I'm not talking about this, that's when you go to another fucking streamer. That's why you were brought up. That's why they came to you. I wasn't talking about it. I'm not allowed to not talk about it. Stop making everything into a battle you don't have to. I'm pretty sure when you're out here calling me a chomo and trying to have CAS called on my home, having cops call on me, trying to connect me to chomos online before I was ever on here, that's you making it a battle for me. And what did I do to you? What, I didn't want to stream with you about RSN or some shit? Or fucking, I guess it was Dark Ninja, because I don't fucking know anything about that dude. He's a fucking creep that sits online and fucking stalks me too. What do you want me to say? But you wanted to connect me with everything that dude's done on here. And then you wanted to connect me to everything Tragic's done on here. And I don't know if you got the message or not, bitch, but me and him don't get along. So I don't even know how people could even believe that bullshit coming from your mouth. Because have you ever seen me and Tragic get along? No. No, you have not. So why the fuck would I be teamed up with Tragic and Dark Ninja and Jesse and Will Kincaid and all these losers? Funny thing, Mrs. Parker, I never spoken to Will Kincaid until you decided to attach me to Will Kincaid. Right? Because you wanted to attach me. I was like, I don't know this fucking dude. I guess I gotta go find him now. Fuck, wasn't he some guy that was on the internet like years ago and no one cared and he like left or something? Yeah, that's the same one. Okay. Well, weird for you to connect me to him. Oh, I guess because he talked to Nags. Well, I was never in Nags' Discord, Mrs. Parker. I was never in Tragic's Discord. Except unless that was the one that Dark Ninja added me to and then literally tried to put me on a call with someone I didn't want to be on a call with. And then I lost it on them and left. And because that happened and they're all upset over it, now all of a sudden you decide to connect me to them. So that you can bring all this shit back up again, get me attacked for it again, right? And then you can get clout and views and donos off of my trauma, off of people weaponizing information against me, my personal information, off of people threatening me with revenge porn. You wanted to get in on that too. Anyone that talks about me right now, that's all I look at you as. I look at you as a piece of shit that's just trying to jump on a bandwagon to get attention from RSN and Sue and help them weaponize personal information against me and threaten me with revenge porn. Because that's what I've been dealing with for fucking 3 years. So I just want to know, like, just asked, who's Luna? Why should I believe? But that's the thing. I think August is YouTube Blood Sports Month. That Bells is a true lolcow. Oh no, apparently everyone just believes everything that Bells of Nevermore says. Bells literally already, before I ever met Bells, she had accused Deity and Shiloh, Onision's victim, of doxing her. It was proven that she doxed herself. But every time she has a problem with someone, she accuses them of doxing her. So she accused me of doxing her. Because if you can accuse someone on YouTube of doxing, of being racist, of stealing art, of attacking people, and the likes, then they get shafted. And then they're fair gamed. That's what you'll see on here over and over and over again, especially with new creators. My community's trying to do it with a girl right now that just came on here and had like 50 subs and told someone in a chat she had 50 subs. And now everyone's jumping on her and they're accusing her of doxing when she never did. And soon they'll accuse her of stealing art. And then the next thing they'll accuse her of will be, there's literally a list of things you can accuse someone of out here. And then people will just stay away from them. So whenever you want to attack someone that doesn't have a lot of subs, just accuse them of those things. And then there you go. Fair gamed. Anyone can talk about them. Anyone can dox them. Anyone can call child services. Anyone can call, on any of that. It's legal in 9 states to assist suicide. Oh, well, apparently it's legal in all the states to push someone to suicide. I'm in Canada, though, where it's very much illegal. It's a criminal offense for you to stream and say that you hope that I will die or that you're trying to get me to die. I literally have streams of people saying this about me. So, there's that. Why not just leave the interwebs alone? Because that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to bully me off of the internet so that all of you can continue your threats on women in future. If CPS watches this, don't you think they will see someone unhinged? Hooting and hollering about screen names. No, actually, CAS, because it's not CPS here. They would not. They would be like, yes, if people keep calling us and making these false chomo claims on you, can you please get them to stop? They're fed up. The cops are fed up. Everyone's fed up of you calling them with fake fucking shit. Funny how Americans think Canada's capital is full of meth heads instead of upper class federal workers. Yeah, I know. That's the thing, is that they think everyone in Canada is on meth. Apparently, if you're in Canada, you're on meth. You're a liberal. SJW. Apparently, we can charge people here for looking at us wrong. So I charge someone just for grabbing my bum. But go ahead, Marks. You can totally clip this and send it to CAS and then claim that it's something that they should come look into. But do know that they're already sick enough of coming here because of all of you and your false calls. Because here's the thing. Being on the internet and making drama content is not enough to have someone's child taken away, or else all of you would have already had Jacqueline Glenn's kid taken away. How come Jacqueline Glenn is allowed to be out here talking about pedos? She's allowed to have a whole family channel, and her baby is allowed to have a channel, and all of that is fine. But I can't be out here literally like talking about things that have nothing to do with pedophiles, trying to get the fuck away from the ones that you all literally send. You know? Like, you're all mad at me because I don't want to be around pedophiles when I have a kid, and I don't want to cover them, right? It's not Indiana. Oh, please, can we just fucking set that state on fire? Because that's where several of them are from. So can we just set it on fire? We have Negs and Chris both there. Let's just burn the place down. You're not understanding. All right? If you all want to sit out here and you all want to talk about my past traumas, you all want to talk about how I grew up, you want to dig into my... You literally all called the fucking courthouse to try to mess around with my sexual assault case. You all want to do those things to me to try to make me go after this person and go after that person. Well, too bad. I'm just going to use it to go after all of you instead. How about that? And apparently Mrs. Parker was really mad at me for not attacking Drunken Peasants podcast. I was supposed to go real hard on them. And I was supposed to call them all chomos. And then we were supposed to talk about TJ Kirk being a chomo. And then we were supposed to connect everyone to chomos. You know? But I guess Mrs. Parker's now going to fake a death in her family. Here she is. She's faking a death. I'm sorry, Mrs. Parker, but I can't believe that you actually have a crisis. You're going to have to show us proof of the funeral. You know how your friend Monty recorded someone's funeral and then posted it up on YouTube for clout? Yeah, you should record that funeral and then post it up. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to believe you. I think it's just another excuse because every time that you attack me, bitch, you attack me and then all of a sudden you need to get offline for a few days. It's getting annoying. Oh, this is coming from a bitch who's literally sat here and been like, I hope this lady ODs. Listen to what she says about life. She wishes a mother of a kid, right, of a minor child to OD in her home so that her kid will come out and find her, or her husband will come out and find her. But now let's hear what she has to say about life as she lies about a death in her family. I could never, all right, when my mother-in-law died, you motherfuckers all came and attacked me over it. You guys came and attacked my husband while he was going through his mom dying. So quite frankly, Mrs. Parker, fuck you. Prove that you're fucking have a death in your family. I don't believe you. Stop using a death in your family to run away from drama on the internet that you go around and start with everyone and then get too scared to fucking finish. There has been a death in my family, so I'll be away for a few days. Lies. Again, won't believe it. Show me a death certificate. Show me a video of a funeral. That's what you would tell me. Fuck, when I went offline for a month to celebrate my fucking anniversary and then ended up with COVID, I was apparently trying to fake my death. So why are you faking a death in your family, Mrs. Parker? We're going to need proof on that. I think it's absolutely disgusting that you fake a death in your family to get off the internet for a few days when really we know that you're just trying to hide away from this drama. Thank you all so much for your support. I will see you in the outside chats while I'm away. Because I'm away for a death in my family, but I'm still going to want to be in people's chats when they're tearing apart families on the internet. Just please don't call anyone on my family. What if I told you that someone got your docs and they already sent it to me because you thought that you had covered your tracks and you didn't? Maybe we should start calling on her now while they're dealing with their death in family. And then she can get a taste of what she does to other people. Always remember, life is something lived. It happens fast and ends suddenly. Please take some time to enjoy your family and friends. Oh, but don't enjoy your family, because we're going to attack your families on here. These people stream people and their kids. This woman is such a disgusting piece of shit that she actually thinks that Shani and Rev are abusing their kid. So to make it worse for the child, they stream these people 24/7 to put more stress on the parents so that they can watch these kids get beat more. And I swear to God, they sit there like whacking to these kids getting beat. They're like, I hope Shani and Rev kill their kids so that we can have content. Like, that's how disgusting this woman is. And then she has the audacity to say, enjoy your family and friends. Enjoy a cold drink and a laugh, because time flies when you're having fun. And my only fun is when I get to attack families on the internet and falsely call child services and cops on them and connect them to chomos. Praise be to the soup. And may the sauce be with you. Hey, Valkyrie, Bells, this bitch is making fun of your religion. You gotta get her. Heather, hurry up. Mrs. Parker doesn't like paganism. She's an atheist. You better get her. You're not allowed to be an atheist on the internet. You gotta be pagan. She actually said, praise be to the soup. And may the sauce be with you. Because again, she's stupid and she doesn't know how to make a fucking sentence. And it's funny because she does that an hour after this, right? And every time that she talks about me, she all of a sudden has to go take a break off the internet because of some serious thing that's going on. Or she done got sick. Oh, what is this? Normalizing atheism. Well, we can't have that, Mrs. Parker, because your friends actually attack people that are atheists. So, I mean, you might not want to do that. You also need to believe the earth is flat. They also really like the flat earthers. I don't even know if Shani is racist anymore because you claimed I was racist and I know I'm not. So for all I know, you're making that up just so that you can get off on watching her and Rev beat their fucking kids on the screen, hopefully add to the story and make it worse for them, which is the same thing you're doing to Negs right now as well. Negs has a teenager in his care right now. These people don't give a fuck. Okay, they have literally all stated, like with Mrs. fucking Wonderful and RSN and stuff, that they want to make Negs commit suicide. This is the goal right now. DC is pretending to be in love with him right now to fuck him over, and then all these motherfuckers are gonna pile on him and make him commit suicide. And again, I'm not like Tragic, so even though I don't like the dude, I cannot help. I refuse to take part. I refuse. I will never help you ever push someone over. Like, have you not learned this? This is why we are here, dumb bitch. If you're going to be on here and you're going to be making fun of people for suicide ideations and their depression and their mental health, and you want to try to push them over the edge, I'm probably not going to like you. I think that is a disgusting thing. I don't care how much you hate the person, and I have said this before, even when it came to Onision. I do not give a fuck what the person did. I do not care how much you hate the person. Nobody deserves a whole group of people dogpiling on them to literally try to force them into suicide, especially when they're a parent. Isn't it bad enough? Isn't it bad enough that you had his main source of income removed? So that he would have trouble raising his kid now? That kid that you're apparently also worried about? Is that, like, that wasn't enough for you? It wasn't enough for you to get him kicked off the platform. Now you actually want his disabled son, who you're all apparently trying to protect so much. You actually want to force this man to kill himself so that his disabled son comes and finds him in the fucking attic dead? That's your goal with this. That's disgusting. Again, Negs, disgusting piece of shit, done some really gross things. But the fact that all these people actually have gotten together and planned it, which is why I think they did the same thing to me with RSN. That's what they do. Try to get somebody to date one of them. dogpile them, try to push them to suicide, right? And then you guys get your content, right? And then it's all fun and games. I'm on this live stream. Why? Not sure yet. And people are probably deleting it because they're like, I don't want Mrs. Parker sharing my shit. Fuck that. Mrs. Parker owned. She gets off on it. She's probably playing with her little dinghy right now while I'm fucking sitting here. And what's wrong, Mrs. Parker? Did your husband cheat on you? Are you still lying about being married? Okay, so petty family, what would you do if you see your homegirl texting your husband? I don't have homegirls. I have friends. I don't live in the ghetto. I'm sorry. Mind you, he deleted texts. Like they wasn't, oh my God. Like they wasn't talking about games or movies. They was talking about trips and condoms. What the fuck should I think? Y'all out here trying to embarrass me? Okay, I got it. Watch what happens next, Nova. Just because everyone likes you and thinks you're the new hot shit don't mean you can cozy up with this person to try to ruin my home. You was supposed to be my friend. I can't take all this betrayal. The internet is toxic and I'm over it. Well, that was fake. That was fake. So now what? Do you and Nova have a fake drama going now? Try to ruin your home? Bitch, you don't have a home. You're out here for 10 hours a day talking about people on the internet. You got his number from G-Man. Stop lying. It looks like you want to come get these hands, Asia. If you're asking me why I'm calling him and not asking him why he gave me his number, you're worried about the wrong things. So now what? Are you like trying to make a drama or something? Because no one's going to trust Nova, okay? She's a grimy bitch too. I don't even know the hoe and she came for me. Because of you. Oh yeah, that was right. You set her after me. Nova, why you calling my husband? I'll fuck your husband. How about that? Let's watch together. See you in the chat. Let's all go and hope that Rev and Shani finally kill their kid. Because that's what we here for. Now we're going to talk about Negs again. You know, for a bitch that apparently didn't have a crush on Negs after sending him her nudes, you sure are real obsessed. I'm just saying. I have never seen a group of women freak out so much over a guy dating a woman in all my life. I mean, fuck, it was funny for like a few days, and then it's like, you want to like get the hell over it? Or something? You know? My favorite old bat talks shit about stuff and thins, not things, thins. I think I have an obsession with mature people talking shit. There's no such thing as a mature person that talks shit. I'm sorry to burst your fucking bubble. None of us be mature. Then they all get off on like attacking Controlla too. They like to try to compare her to Trishalicious. Because once again, if you're a mother and you do content, you're bad. But BGTV can have kids. Frankie can have kids. All the rest of these motherfuckers can have kids. And they can stream 24/7. Hell, even Drag has kids. Where the fuck are his kids when he's sitting around all day streaming with no top on? I mean, that's kind of gross. Does he have a daughter that like sees him all the time with no top? Because according to the people that hate me, that means that he's a pedo. So I'm just saying. Then we have Grampy McLobster spade throwing shenanigans because she literally like is now sending her people after me, because when you want someone to stop and move on, you go and you get other people to come and attack them too. Makes sense. Negs tries flashing MFW Arson and Hussy. No, I didn't. I did miss it. I completely missed it. Why the hell would I be paying attention to RSN? And why the hell would I care that Negs is flashing his peanut? Like, this is what I mean. The girls that are, like, obsessed with that, you need some help. Please get some help. Check out Nova Rye. Yeah, check out Nova. Check out Nova. I'm live in the church. You're not allowed to be atheist. Yeah, here's another one. And if you don't watch, Stinky will send his gods to do stuff to your butt. So again, this is Mrs. Parker threatening me with revenge porn. Whenever people are talking about my ass, okay, they're literally threatening me. Because CJ goes around with this fucking ass pic that he claims is mine and posts it all around. He fake revenge porn streamed me already 10 times. So when people are like, he's not threatening you with it, I'm like, what the fuck are you? He's done it live. But okay then. We'll just pretend like it didn't happen. So that's what they're doing. They're all sitting here now, just like Wes, just like Suit and Kaylee and them have all been doing for years. And they're fucking threatening me the whole time. What am I supposed to do? Apparently I'm supposed to go off and attack drunken peasants, but I don't really understand why. And here's Hannibal and Monty. You know what? Maybe we should take a minute and we should talk about Monty. Because Monty is fun. I'm not on drugs. I'm not on drugs at all. I am literally someone that gets triggered every day on here, but really triggered, not just SJW triggered. So right now I feel like I'm being raped as a child, and then we're going to have fun. Yeah, we're going to have fun because we love to make Queen feel like she's being raped over and over and over and over again. Because we don't believe in trauma, and we don't believe in CPTSD, and we don't believe that any of that stuff is real. You know, I had trauma in my life where I was beaten, and I was with a guy that sold CP for like a year, and because of that, and me not having PTSD, I don't think Queen can have PTSD from it. Is basically... I don't know you that well, yet I seem to have heard about your ass far too often. Yes, that is literally the thing now, isn't it? But everyone wants to pretend like it's not happening. Because like I said, you can literally threaten me with that live on streams. Like, literally, Valkyrie and the professor in Suit have been sitting here for fucking 2 years threatening me with it. Heather threatens me with it. They just do it in ways so that you won't actually catch on. But they'll talk about how I sent him my ass and all this shit. And it's like, that didn't happen. So when you're alluding to that shit, that tells me that you're fucking threatening me. Alright? Just because you're doing it in a friggin' passive-aggressive way instead of straight out coming on here and saying it doesn't mean, like, that it's not a threat. You know what I mean? Like, it's just really annoying. I'm on the drugs I need. I'm on the drugs I need to be on too. Mental illness shaming. Oh, you can't have a mental illness on here. Everybody has BPD. And then they've decided that since Shiloh had BPD and Shiloh was crazy, then that means that everyone that has a mental health issue now has BPD and they must be Shiloh and they must be crazy too. Just like how Wes now thinks that everyone is Mrz Talks and literally like projects her onto me. Like it's the weirdest thing. I'm like, dude, you really need to go get some fucking help for that. But, you know, Wes is too scared. He's too scared of Mrz. She's gonna throw him in jail and then beat him up. Her and her whole, 5-foot little teeny tiny frame. But then I'm supposed to be out here dealing with full ass grown men, and I'm not supposed to be worried for my well-being or my family's well-being. Just Wes needs protection. Okay? So let's talk about Monty. Monty is one of Mrs. Parker's really good friends. She has also had Monty attack me, so this is going to be a lot of fun for me. Let's talk about Monty and why Monty is also a chomo, because we've learned about Animancer, which, by the way, I don't know if that's not true. I'm just saying. You can all bring up Will Kincaid on as many streams as you want. You can do that all you want. You can have him say that he missed information around and lied, but then you're forgetting that he's not the one that actually came out with the original videos on it. So then what happened there? You got to go back to Red. You got to go back to Jesse. You got to go back to those people if you want to prove this shit wrong. I'm sorry, that wasn't good enough for me. So basically, Innocence was like 22, 23, hitting on someone that was 13. Mrs. Parker sticks up for it. Innocence has been kicked out of several communities due to people finding out about this. Mrs. Parker does not care. She and her friends keep wanting to say that that wasn't a thing, that he was 19 and the kid was 17, but she was 13. She was 13. The girl's name was Harley Quinn. And apparently because these assholes decided to meme me as Harley Quinn, I am now her. Yep, I'm now her. And nothing I say about how I'm not her will have them believe that I'm not her. The funny thing is that these motherfuckers know I'm not her. Okay? That's the part you have to understand. All these people know that I have nothing to do with this trauma. They literally just bring me into it so that they can fucking tear me up and then help RSN threaten me more and weaponize my information against me more. Or they do it themselves. They'll be like, oh, Queen won't come talk to us. Well, now we're going to stream about her for several hours. We're going to turn her into content. It's like, okay, go for it. But I'm still probably, then I'm going to want to talk to you less. So I don't know. So this is Monty. His real name, which you can Google. So this isn't a dox. Go fuck yourselves, because y'all can fucking put my maiden name up here, which you can't Google. Montego Monty Cruz, real name, Carrie K. Crooks, is a 39-year-old, thin-skinned, incel creep living in Brampton, Ontario, who rose to prominence in girl world in 2021 when he began doing reaction videos to Foodie Beauty, Sagittarius Shoddy, and Amberlynn Reed. Known for being soft-spoken and relatively respectful for a fat lady reaction channel, even though he's not respectful at all, he accumulated a dedicated hug box of mean girls who wanted to pretend they were not mean girls. That's basically like the same type of people that hang out with CJ and Suit, right? And began making bank on his round-the-clock streams about fat women making poor life choices, even though he's a fat man who's made worse poor life choices. We'll get into that. On June 30th, 2022, Monty was exposed as being the writer of Strategic Millennial and Bossless Mindset, Red Pill blogs. Oh, Monty, if you ever see this and you get upset, take it up with your girl, Mrs. Parker. Red Pill blogs promoting semen retention and abstaining from masturbation to increase your manliness and give you literal superpowers. This man actually runs this as like a business. He'll teach you how to be an alpha male and hold your semen. He is an SEO expert. Just wait until we get to the part where you guys find out that these guys all love multi-level marketing companies and they love these companies that teach the coaching and shit out here. And then it makes sense why they don't like me, right? So basically, he has also used the same handles on Reddit. That is how he got caught. To give incel dating advice, be sexually aggressive to teenagers, and there's proof of this, and write humiliating temper tantrums about mean women being mean. I am definitely a mean woman. If you are a male and you're an incel, you do not like me. That is why Monty came for me. I understand it now. As of July 2022, he is currently in damage control mode, which I am going to completely destroy. This man is not getting any damage control. He will not be like Animancer. I am not going through all that again. Claiming those writings and accounts, all of which use either his name or likeness or both, are not actually him, but his edgy ex-business partner Jax. Yeah, guys, you know those old, like, tweets? I never had Twitter. That wasn't me. That was an edgy ex-business partner. Yeah, her name was Marilyn Monroe. Not the Marilyn Monroe. I know, you might get them confused. But no, it was my edgy ex-business partner that actually wrote all that stuff and like trolled the anti-O's for 2 months, which we're still mad about for 3 years. It was all them. So you're going to have to take it up with them. I'm sorry. I am now out of it. No, sorry. Don't have any. If Monty can do it, why can't I do it? Right? Right. These people are actually going to be dumb thinking that I'm actually doing it and that I'm not being sarcastic right now because none of these people can read sarcasm. Per Per his now deleted couchsurfing account, Monty was born in Jamaica and spent time in Florida before moving to Toronto, but that he spends a lot of time in NYC and Connecticut. For some reason, this account is no longer searchable on Wayback Machine, but it is possible to retrieve a partial biography via search engine previews. That is because Monty tried to wipe his history. See, that's the thing. People are always like, Queen, why didn't you wipe your history before coming on YouTube? Because I don't have things like this to hide. I never hit on a teenager. I don't have to wipe history. When you haven't really done anything that wrong, you're not out here wiping your history. Scared people are going to find out things that you said 5 years ago, okay? Never trust someone that logs on this app and then immediately gets rid of all their internet history. They're obviously trying to hide something. Carrie is on couch surfing. Well, he won't be on couch surfing anymore. Hey, Carrie, if you ever try to get another ride share to Ottawa, it will be ruined. I am going to make sure that everyone in Ontario knows not to trust you. I'm going to make it so that if you ever come back here to Ottawa, you won't be able to walk around trying to find where Chantel goes because you'll be jumped. How does that sound? Does that sound fair? I think it sounds fair. You guys made it so that I can't even go into Peanuts chat and watch her live stream without fake accounts and shit coming in to attack me. So, I mean, what's fair is fair. We'll just do it with my actual fucking city instead. Since you want to keep coming over here to fucking... Literally, I don't know if this guy's going to come over here and start trying to stalk me for Mrs. Parker and them. They literally send him to Ottawa to stalk Mrs. Parker. Or, sorry, to stalk Chantel in fucking person. And they all support this. Like, this is why I say, like, I'm not dealing with people that keep internet on the internet. Alright? There is no log off the internet, get away. Because then they'll probably send this guy to come try and find me. Alright? That's what they do. That's what they do. So here is the proof. He likes to go to Toronto to Ottawa rideshare. I already have people that are adding themselves to every single rideshare group in Toronto. I have several friends in Toronto as well that are going to be looking for Mr. Monty to have a little talk with him. Because if you're going to bring it real life, I can bring it real life. This information leads us to ye old fast people search, where we find addresses in South Ozone Park, Queens, New York, and Miramar, Florida, and an age of 30. You're fucking 40 years old and you act like this on here? Jesus Christ, my man. I want to get all of this shit sorted before I turn fucking 37. His mother has remarked on Facebook that his birthday is the 24th of April. So he's 39. So he's born in 1983. April 24th, 1983. All right, we got it. Carrie Crooks. Write it down. His mother's Facebook also confirms they are from Montego, Jamaica. We are also going to need to get a hold of his mother. Let his mother know how he is treating women out here on the internet by attacking them over their traumas and helping creepy men stalk them with Mrs. Parker. Please laugh at the second part of the screenshot where Carrie complains that a slot machine app done took his money. Yeah, he probably also does cryptocurrency and loves it all. Then he threw a huge poopy pants tantrum at a realtor over a printer they sold on Kijiji. Except the realtor, doesn't actually sell printers, and it was a very weird thing. Here he is wearing dark glasses and a mask. Everyone wants to be Ski Mask Andy. According to these online resumes, he graduated first with an associate's in lab tech from Mohawk College. We are going to have someone look into Mohawk College and make sure that he actually has that. McMaster University, McSci from University of Toronto. Discipline unknown. Okay, so we'll check that out. And then he says he took comp sci classes at Harvard. So he's probably one of those idiots that are like Ash Mufara, and he'll be like, I graduated from Harvard. Because Monty and his friends, especially fucking Drag, are all the r/I am so smart people. They literally sit out here and they'll be like, I'm so much smarter than everyone else. Everyone else. Monty is someone that literally wanted to help all these dudes stalk me too. He's an MLM hunt. Literally, Monty's a bro bot. So technically, this is anti-MLM content right now. Monty calls himself a vlogger, a Forex trader, SEO expert, a manifester, and lifestyle coach. See, the funny thing is people make fun of me because when I was in It Works, they were all like, open up a page for lifestyle coaching instead of being like, I'm on It Works. And like, I've already sat out here and talked about how stupid that is over and over again. This guy still thinks he's a lifestyle coach and that he's a manifester. So that means he's all about the law of attraction. So I don't know, you guys got a problem with me because I'm out here talking out against MLMs and cults? Is that what the real issue is? Is that why I actually have to be shut down? Are you scared that I'm going to start talking about you being a lifestyle coach? It literally says, he's the type to get sucked into get rich quick scams normal people are smart enough to detect before they throw their money into it. In other words, he's the male equivalent of an MLM hun. We actually call those bro bots. Monty is a bro bot. And most people are too arrogant to admit that they messed up. It's very hard to come out here like I did and sit down and be like, yeah, I was in a scam for several months. These are the behaviors I did that were wrong. This is why you shouldn't do this. And then try to speak out against it. None of these people know how to ever sit down and admit to their past faults and then explain themselves and then move on. They all sit here on repeat, just constant repeat of from like 2014 till the Onision investigation, just constantly in repeat, just a circle, just over and over. They relive those few years just over and over again forever. So no, he'll never come out here ever and be like, guys, there's no such thing as an SEO expert. I just like gave myself that title because I wanted to be really cool. And there's no such thing as a manifester. That just means like a law of attraction. Unless Monty is like Valkyrie and Kaylee and Bells and he's actually magic and he manifests things out of thin air. Because all those bitches say that they're witches and that they cast spells on people. And even Heather says she's a witch and she homeschooled her kids to teach them how to be a witch. Because apparently, you know, the school system doesn't teach you properly how to be a witch. So you got to homeschool your kids and indoctrinate them into your cult. So he'd be all about that, you know. These are all his type of people. This is why all these people get along and they all hate me. So he had a first attempt at becoming famous, and it was in 2018 with his aborted, totally abysmal music career under the name Monty Cruz. He tried again in 2020 with the creation of Strategic Millennial, a website devoted to telling men that they need to stop masturbating if they want women to flock to them. On this website, he promotes semen retention and the no-fat movement to bring yourself to a higher vibrational lifestyle. Apparently, in a laughable attempt to hide that it was him, he used a random stock image of a Filipino man instead of his own image, which is hella racist in my opinion. Mrs. Parker, what does your friend Monty have against Filipino men? Hey? He's not Filipino. That's not him. That's not him. This could be Jack Splint though, guys, for sure. This stock image here is definitely Jack. Oh, look, they even did find it. I was about to be like, this is definitely a stock image, guys. But no, see, told ya, they did find it. There it is. Jack has to be real. He's a stock image on the internet. Let's take a look at strategic semen preservation, because Mrs. Parker makes fun of people on here that drink their semen and that do all this shit, but then she literally goes and streams with a guy that had a whole website dedicated to it and is never like, yo, bud, what was your problem? Because all these people, like I said, they don't actually stand for anything, right? It's like Mrs. Parker could be out here and be all against people like holding on to their semen and alpha males and fucking be all for women's rights like she claims and all this shit. But obviously not if she's okay with hanging out with people like this and hanging out with Frankie, who literally got sued for stalking someone. And it was a woman. I don't care who it is. That shouldn't matter. Once again, it would only matter if you're the type of person who thinks it's okay when certain behaviors are done to people who you don't like. And I don't fuck with people like that. I only fuck with people who are completely against the behaviors, no matter who it's done to, and no matter who's doing it. I don't like this double standard shit. So apparently, he tells people to talk to women like they are entire people. Because apparently us women, to him, are just not actually people. Here is a message about gaslighting and why it's bad. Oh, awesome. He talks about gaslighting and how it's easier to catch. You mean like when you and all your friends come and attack me all over my fucking page? And then when I'm like, yo, stop attacking me on my page, you guys go, we're not doing anything to you. That must just be your mental health acting up on you, queen. We never did that. These people are already trying to say that I lied about there being 2 fucking Queen of Spade accounts in Peanut's chat the other day. I'm like, other people were there. People saw it. But they'll still come and tell me that it's my mental health, that I imagined it, and that my mental health is acting up. Yup. In this one, he wants to teach us how to get socialites to date you by social climbing, because rich women are high caliber and much better wife material than your average middle class Becky on the street. You know, you got to make sure you get up in the, because you know Monty's gonna get with a woman like that. Let's be real, okay? In this one, we learn why he decided to go the no-fap semen retention route, because nobody would bang him. He expected his post-college life to be an endless pussy parade, and he could run through a bunch of women, until he found wife material. Oh well, he accumulated wealth and became very buff and sexy. Despite gaining some muscle, he found out he was still the same creepy fuck no woman wanted to be around. Yep, no, agreed. And he was comparing himself to Christian Bale in American Psycho? Okay. Okay. So, he fapped too much and then basically had a porn addiction, and now he does not do the fapping. This is why you too should stop touching your genitals and become a living, breathing semen balloon. Men, listen up. Monty here is going to teach you how to avoid masturbation. 1. Don't watch porn. So far, so good. 2. Try to distract yourself from the suicidal thoughts. All men have crippling guilt about masturbation. It's natural. When men don't masturbate, they have suicidal thoughts? Okay. 3. Use the buddy system. This is a very weird thing. Tell your friends that you are having difficulty not stroking your cock and this made you think of them. Then they can commiserate about not stroking their own cocks and you cannot masturbate together like bros. 4. Remember you get superpowers. Wait for it. 5. Challenge your friends to see which one of them can go the longest without touching his penis. What are we talking about here? What is happening? Why do you people hang out with people like this? What's wrong with you? Jesus Christ. And then he talks about how it's reassuring and builds bonds between straight men. Okay. And then 6 is cardio. Because you don't want to just get over your porn addiction. You never want to experience real sexual release ever again. Quitting PMO is like showing up at the marathon of life. Congratulations, you had the balls to show up, but you won't get anywhere if you don't run. Oh, Lord. To you, whoever you may be, I promise you that you are so much more than you think you are capable of. Crawl out of the darkness, inch by inch if you have to. Well, we all know that you only have 1 inch, so the nofap journey doesn't stop after 90 days. It just continues on in a different shape. Yeah, like your penis blows up if you never stop taking it. I think that you'll find that you'll have lived such a life that when you die, you'll die with a smile on your face. Oh my God, that was just so touching and so moving. Oh no, I almost couldn't. Nope, too bad. You come for me. You know. Around the same time, the strategic millennial that Monty After Dark is this dude. I don't know why you're pretending like it's someone else. Oh yeah, that's right. It was his friend on the website instead, right? Yeah, that's right. It's not Mrs. Parker's friend, Monty. That talks about the Hater Nation. No, not the one that covered me. No. This must be a different one, right, guys? A different one that's not attached to Mrs. Parker at all. Does not do the show was with him. No. Totally different person. Monty After Dark is not connected to this, right? Yeah, no, we'll just pretend. Bosslit Mindset is a username he recycled, much like his semen, for a YouTube account. Oh, look, then we get to stories of the internet. Stories of the internet. Funny, because isn't stories from the internet also the Monty After Dark? Yeah. No, it is. Yeah, no, this is all the same person. Monty's current YouTube channel, Stories from the Internet, was created in June 2020. But the oldest extant video as of writing was this short clip from December 2020 where he calls out pickup artist David Bond. This video begins with Monty saying, "Welcome back to Stories from the Internet," indicating there was other content he removed from the account after he took off as a fat lady commentator and grew his audience of pearl-clutching Karens, several of them which are in my chat right now, and they're like, this isn't the same person! With only 10k subscribers as of July 2022, his channel is nowhere near the largest in the Reactmosphere, but he gets a high amount of engagement and, more importantly, super chats from women with no self-esteem, like this Melissa girl in my chat. This Melissa girl that stands Real Stream News and really wants to bang him and hopes to send him nudes. Like all reactors, Monty is basically criticizing the girls for doing exactly the same things he does, including having a completely shit diet, comprised entirely of fast food, overestimating their attractiveness to potential sex partners, and living in a filthy horde of boxes. Fun fact, he went to Orange Julep in Montreal, as well as to Ottawa, trying to stalk Chantal in real life. As of July 2022, he's talking about attending her fake boyfriend Nader's court date to report on Nady's rape case, because everyone's all obsessed with that. A typical Monty stream consists of him restreaming whatever the girls are doing and making the most milquetoast observations known to man, while a group of lonely, sad women call in to talk about their narcissistic ex-boyfriends. And then this guy probably takes notes so that him and all his friends can go and attack them with their narcissistic ex-boyfriends as soon as they fall out of line. After Chantal unsolicited life advice, Chantal doesn't give a fuck about your life advice, and wail about how they are nothing at all like her, because we all have to sit here on the internet and be like, look at me, I'm going to react to this person because I am nothing like them, which is why I'm going to obsess about them every single day on the internet for a really long time. Funny. Monty After Dark. I thought it wasn't the same person. What happened? Jeez, I don't know. Apparently, they're all different people. There's 500 Montys on here. Monty created 3 other Hater Nation adjacent channels after SFTI took off. Monty After Dark, which is the one he covered me on, Monty's Inner Thoughts, and Monty vs. Minty. The content on this is functionally indistinguishable from each other. It's not unusual for Monty to be streaming with various brain-dead women for 46 hours per day, every day across his channels. Is he at least banging any of them now, though? Or is he just wasting his time? We must still be doing the semen retention thing. His only real utility was making Chantel cry about stream sniping and occasionally scream at him through her TV, which these people live for. They'll be like, oh my god, I can't wait to make someone upset on the internet and have them yell at me. That will make my whole day. Monty kept himself semi-relevant by taking trips to various places in Ontario and Quebec, hoping to run into Chantel in real life. And you better not ever come back here to this city again, because I will make sure that several people run into you in real life. How about that? Booyah! Interviewing anyone in her orbit who would give him the time of the day. And a lot of people were probably like, I don't fucking know, Chantel, are you okay? Get the fuck out of our neighborhood. What are you doing here, you weird fucking creep? Jesus Christ, he's probably the black guy that we're looking for in this fucking city that was going around peeping in people's windows. That's probably him. I should tell the cops, go check him out. Be like, yeah, this guy was out here looking for Chantel. Probably was peeping into people's windows at that time. Thank you. By spring of 2022, he was restreaming nearly everything Chantel did. 100 hours of Chantel streams some months. This got to the point where the poutine queen herself openly mocked him for being online more than she is. Because all of these people that react to her are actually online more than she is. Just like all the people who react to me and follow me, they're online 500 times more than I am. They sit here and obsess about me all day long. They literally just sit here all day and talk about me in a Discord and on a subreddit and screenshot stuff and hang out on my community tab in hopes that I post a bunch. It's really pathetic. I don't even do that with Huns. These people be like, Queen's a stalker. It's no, actually, we don't stalk Huns like that. I don't even do that with on-passive people. But go off. This got to the point. Oh, I already read that part. We don't care about it again. He attracted minor controversy when he platformed the Z-lister of the gun extended universe, Roman L. Roman, one of the many men Chantel used to try to make her not boyfriend crackhead Egyptian grifter jealous. Roman was a Muslim, and he made openly transphobic and pro-freedom convoy comments that Monty's audience of virtue signaling pearl clutchers found offensive, and I find it offensive that you say that that's what it is to be Muslim, because I know several Muslims in my area that are actually not transphobic at all, and they were very much against the freedom convoy here in our city. The only one of his side channels to deviate from the BPD bitches cackle about other BPD bitches format is his Monty vs. Minty channel, where he does embarrassing impersonations of Gunt extended universe characters. This is fun. Jack Splint posted a picture of Monty, but then it's not him. It was Jack Splint. That's who it was. His fair response is to accuse people of being a chomo. This is him actually telling a teenage girl to send him a pic of her groomed pubic hair and make sure it's peach fuzz or a landing strip, which she it didn't even understand. That's how young she was. Just saying. That's weird. But nothing about that. Because we all hang out with the best people ever on the internet. When we're in the Hater Nation RSN sphere, we're just all wonderful, aren't we? Jack has allegedly moved to Colombia and is unable to be contacted by anyone. Sure. And this dude's just spiraling, getting upset. And then you can come here, you can check it all out. Go check it all out. It's a lot of fun to go through. Oh, look, it's Tater Farmer. Look at that. Tater Farmer is always where all of the bullshit is. It's awesome when you get to see the same people over and over and over again in dramas, like the exact same people. Literally. Just over and over again. They go from community to community to community, trying to join in on the drama and attack people. They're like, we want to attack this person. We want to attack this person. We want to attack this person. And it's fun. I like it. Queen of Spade. You know, there is a lot of toxic people on YouTube. There is. He makes songs up as a joke. It's not serious. Well, I mean, I do that. And everyone says that mine are very serious. So, you know. Oh. I don't know who these people are. Had a small interaction with Mrs. Parker. Wasn't interested. Moved on. Well, Marie, didn't you all go to Mrs. Parker to have her attack me for bells and Valkyrie, Narasen, you know, and Jesse? You remember the guy that put you in the chat with all the people talking smack on your kid that I had your back for 2.5 years, and then you decided to go tell people that my husband was a predator as a thank you to me in return? Right? Right? I didn't know who he was until Mrs. Parker. Well, now I'm going to hit you. Say bye, stream. Melissa, are you threatening to hit my stream? Melissa the Boomer is literally cannot take someone responding to her on a stream without threatening to, what are you going to do? You're going to try and shut down my stream right now? You can go cry? Hey, Melissa, are you going to go cry? Melissa's very upset because she really wanted to, like, be friends with Negs. Negs didn't want to be friends with her, so then she's been going around trying to be friends with anyone else that will take her in this side of the internet. And she's also come and attacked me after I stuck up for her after she was attacked. Because all these people, right, they get attacked. And I'm just against people getting attacked. So I'll be like, don't do that. And then literally they'll turn around as a thank you to me for like having their back. And they'll join up with like, who is she? And come and attack me. So, you know, that's the fun with that. That's not what I meant. Yeah, it is what you meant. You know what you meant. You know that that's threat. All you guys, all you do is threaten me on here. What do you mean? You're literally in here right now trying to intimidate me from talking about all these people, right? I mean, I'm just surprised you haven't come right out and said it and been like, listen, me and Mrs. Parker and Arson and Negs are gonna share your nudes on a stream later if you don't shut this stream down, queen. Because that's who you stand, right, Melissa? That's who you stand. You stand that person, not me. All of you do, right, Melissa? Right? Why don't you tell us all about how you and who is she go around and try to get people to attack everybody, eh? And then if they refuse to attack someone, then you attack them, right? You guys literally had me in who is she's fucking Discord, and you brought people in there to threaten me and my family. And when I had a problem with that, and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with all of you? You all tried to turn around on me and say I was threatening because I got upset back. Right? Mm-hmm. Let's tell the truth, ladies. Let's tell the truth. And now we know who you had come in and threaten me. It was fucking Tragic and Dark Ninja in them. That's why y'all friends with them now. Don't worry. All of you are just as guilty as the other one. especially to me. Nader should be behind bars, but the problem is Nader will never be behind bars with any of these people around and covering Chantel. They will actually do anything they can to fuck with her court case. Think about it like this. They all fucked with my court case when I was taking someone to court for sexual assault. I am nowhere near the clout Chantel is. That's partially what worries me about this, is that people that hang out with RSN and Sue, Irate Alex, all these fucking losers on here that all hang out, they actually all get off on attacking women who are abused during their court case and fucking with it. Long history of it on here. I mean, like, why did Suit and his community have to call the fucking courthouse on me? Try to mess with my case. It didn't work. And they're hella upset about it. They're so upset about it. They'll go around and say that, like, I lied about it and shit. Because, you know, I went to the cops instead of Hanson. Apparently, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to go to Hanson instead of the cops. And then after you go through something like that, you're supposed to do a YouTube video about it. And if you don't want to do a YouTube video talking about your sexual assault, then they're going to do one accusing you of lying about it. And that's how these people work. So they're probably all the same people that are out here right now threatening Chantel to not take Nader to court. Like I said, I don't trust any of these people. They literally sit on streams hoping to God that Shanny for Christ and Rev beat the kid to death on a stream. And then they stream other people's kids to attack them. Suit used to stream my daughter's birthday, and then they would all attack her. That's the type of people these are. Right? So Nader won't go to court. Like, they're already talking about sending Monty here for the court. It is true. Literally true. That's why. There's literal songs of them saying that I lied about my sexual assault. Like, they're still coming at me about it because I'm not doing what they want me to do. They want me to go be their friends and help them attack people. I don't want to attack anyone but them now. Fuck them. And it's taking too long for Mrs. fucking Wonderful to hook up with CJ and get the fucking dude off my back. Come on, lady. Hurry up. All right, I got DC and Negs. They're gone. Now you hook up with CJ. Yeah, I don't hang out with anyone either, but you would think that all these people actually met me in person with the way that they talk about me. I haven't met any of these people in person. Don't know any of them in person. But they literally will create accounts on Reddit pretending to be someone in my life from the past. And then they'll come on and then they get the information wrong. And then me and my in real life friends get to laugh at it. We find that really funny. Like, they found out that one of my close friends that I went to college with, who I'm still very close friends with, has the same last name as me. So they went and they opened up an account pretending to be my ex-boyfriend from high school, okay? And then they went around harassing me, saying, like, pretending to be him and saying that he had beat up my friend's little brother and, like, all this really weird stuff. Like, they don't even know each other. And I was like, this is the weirdest shit ever. And they were hoping, literally, that I would then go and, like, yell at my ex and be like, what the hell? They did a stream with Nova and fucking Security Monitor Lizard and all this. Did a stream about me a little while ago. I love it. They all stream about me because they're all trying to help me walk away from this, remember? So in order to help me walk away from something that I had already walked away from, we had to stream about me and attack me more. Because Mrs. Parker is my savior. And she is going to save me. Well, only Monty is allowed to make up songs, apparently, about people where, you know, where it's a joke. Nobody else is allowed. Oh my god, Queen's so paranoid because everyone's been out here on the internet threatening her for 3 years and she don't want to trust anyone. What a paranoid bitch. Yeah, you wouldn't either. If you had all these people threatening you like I do, you wouldn't either. Don't even give me that shit. Some of you are less trustworthy with people than I am. And you haven't even had half of what I have out here, like I said. So that makes me laugh a little bit when you go into that shit. I'm kind of like, what's wrong with you? What do you mean? The fuck would I trust you for? Why? Why would I trust anyone on here? Literally, every single person, pretty much, that I talk to on here just talks to me for long enough so that we can have a conversation so that they can then go off and pretend we got into some fucking fight because they want to be added to a fucking chart that a bunch of losers made. It's fucking stupid. Literally stupid. I'm pissed off already after his members expecting me to go after Kate. I haven't watched him since then, but I still don't have the full story. Go after Kate? Which Kate? Like Mrs. Wonderful? That would be kind of funny. I just want her to hook up with Arsene so that he'll stop stalking me. That would be amazing. Can we please make that happen? I really wish that Negs would stop talking about her and just like let them hook up so that I can get released from all of this. I don't do Discords. Yeah, don't do Discord. I can't. I have like trolls that just randomly add me to Discords and then I'm apparently responsible for the shit that goes in the Discords and I don't even know what the hell's going on in there. In fact, Shaggy added me to a Discord today. I'm probably getting eaten alive in there. I have no clue what's going on. I just fucking was like, sure, sounds good, and then ended up in a Discord. And then watch, in 2 weeks from now, whatever happened in that Discord, I'll be responsible for. Because I was apparently responsible for everything in Tragic's Discord and Dark Ninja's Discord and Neg's Discord, and I haven't even been in them. So, you know, there's that. But Mrs. Parker, she said she had a bunch of proof that I had been in the Discords, right? That she was all like, yeah, I got this proof. I got this proof that you were in these Discords and you were planning stuff against Animancer and drunken peasants and you were going to come for them. And I'm just here to save them because apparently Ben Pie asked you to come out here and save him from Will Kincaid. Like, I'm like, okay, Mrs. Parker, whatever you need to tell yourself to give yourself a good reason to attack me for RSN. And then you can run back to Ben Pie and Billy and you can be like, I was a really good girl. I attacked her for RSN. And I'm sure that she'll get a cookie or something. I don't think so because I don't think they like RSN. I think Billy pretends to like RSN so that he won't attack him. No, not you. I hope. I don't know anymore. When I say all of you, it's to the people that actually have. And then when they get all like uppity about it, about me using like you people and whatnot, it makes me laugh because I'm like, yeah, you just called yourself out. I wasn't even talking about you. So I'm bored. I'm bored of this lady already. See, this is why I can't do drama. Because I talk about someone for like an hour and then I'm like, well, that's fun. They fucking bored me. How do you guys like sit here and dig into people's lives for like 10 hours a day just to like tear them up and stuff? Like, I'm having a very hard time trying to understand how you do this. I do it for like an hour. I get fucking bored. I really do. Like, I am so bored. Like, I don't care. I don't care. No, I'm not adding you to this group. I don't add people to the group. They like to be added to the group themselves. Like I said, Mrs. Parker's trying to like add herself to the group of people that I apparently hate. And I'm like, no, I'm good. Just like that Corey girl. Like, she keeps coming at me over this woman, Uni. Like, it's over Uni, and I'm like, I'm not even friends with Uni. Like, why am I responsible for everything Uni's done on the internet now, for fuck's sakes? Like, what the hell? But, yeah, I was in one of her chats once. So now Corey's all over the internet trying to hate on me in hopes that she can get clout from fucking RSN and them and suit again, because apparently she really likes suiting them. And then, you know, she gets popular again by coming after me for that person, which I just don't really understand. Am I supposed to go kill myself now because I don't have like thousands of viewers? Am I supposed to like want to go kill myself because I'm not a famous YouTuber? Like the rest of the people that are all famous YouTubers? Because like our son is a famous YouTuber and Mrs. Parker is a famous YouTuber and I'm supposed to be trying to be a famous YouTuber too. Am I supposed to be upset right now? Like, no one's watching me. I should go and kill myself. No, don't leave. I don't understand. I don't understand. I really enjoyed having a bunch of people come in here and tell me that this isn't the same Monty, even though it's the same Monty. That's beautiful. I love that. Let's see what some people said here. Monty pointed his own mother's funeral and freaked out because they put it on the farms. Yeah, they did. Yeah, he did. That was him. If you knew what I knew, you would be angry too. And I keep telling you what I knew. Yep. And you keep taking it and twisting it around and trying to say I changed my mind because you would say someone's a rapist and then want to date them. That makes sense. Yeah, that's the story. That's the story. And remember that last week never happened. So Suit and I aren't even fighting. We're totally cool. That week never happened. He just literally randomly attacked me out of nowhere for nothing. And we don't know why. We don't know why. Okay? We got to figure that out too. I still don't know why Suit was mad. We don't know. Me and CJ got in a fight and then all of a sudden it hurt Suit. Suit had to like be the center of attention for that for some reason. I still don't know what it had to do with him. I have no clue what it had to do with him, okay, at all. Still don't know. No clue how it affected him in any way, shape, or form. But apparently, oh my God, you have an animal? Mrs. Parker has an animal? We need to get the SPCA like right now. Someone call the SPCA, get them to go and check out Mrs. Parker's animal. I do not believe that she has the ability to care for an animal. Now you're calling Nags a groomer. That's interesting. Who did he groom? I want to know. I want to know who he groomed. Who did he groom now? Because Suit groomed Faith Vickers. But no one wants to talk about that. No one wants to talk about that shit. That's kind of funny. You hang out with Suit. He groomed Faith Vickers in his Discord. That was the Discord where Ethan Ralph met her, apparently. So, I don't know. There's some funny things going on with that lore. Is that my subreddit that everyone talks about? Because apparently I have a very long and dark Kiwi Farms thread. And the only Kiwi Farms thread that I know to be mentioned in is that one. Is the one where they outsuit and fucking ear juice and shit. And they talk about the simp juice shit. And then they even say in there that Suit doxed everyone I knew. And then I was blamed and Because, well, he wanted to use the fact that he sent me his docs to say that, basically, so that he could attack Hypa and blame it on her. Because he had no real reason to attack Hypa. She had every right to, like, break things off and want to leave. Earjuice didn't really do anything wrong there, and so he had to get a reason to go at her. And he knew that if he told everyone that she gave me his dogs, then, and used me in that, then everyone would just jump on her and not even ask any questions about it. When actually, he had sent me his docs when he and I were still friends, and I held on to it that whole time without sharing it. So he's sitting here, he's doxing everyone I know, and I'm sitting on his docs for 2.5 years. Yup. All right. So let's stream the one that Mrs. Parker, because, you know, Mrs. Parker has been trying to help me, right? She does not at all want to make me content. She's trying to help me. I guess I should go down to the bottom of this. She's trying to help me. She really wants to help me. Yeah, Kate Winslet made a video about Monty, and he struck her, and that's a false strike. But that's what all these people do. They all do false strikes. I mean, they false struck tragic. I gave the dude a real strike because he literally just re-uploaded a video of mine trying to piss me off. So he ended up with a strike. Then he came crying to me, little bitch boy, and he was all like, Frankie's taking down my channel, Queen. I know I want to take down my channel, Queen, can you please just take off the copyright strike for me, please? And like I said, he just straight up uploaded my video. And I was like, okay, I'm not cool with people taking down people's channels at all. So yeah, I'll do anything I can to help. And he was like, cool, thanks. I'm going to go now and help RSN stalk you and blame you for being a chomo. And I was like, oh, yeah, you're welcome for, you know, all that. How did we get here? Semen retention, stolen inches, and the great anal wars. Did you talk about Monty? Because apparently it's not the same Monty, right? I mean, you don't know this dude, according to your people that were in my chat. That wasn't sus at all. Wasn't sus at all. So Mrs. Parker has been trying to help me so much. She has been just an angel in disguise. She has not at all tried to get clout off of me and my drama and my trauma on here, or help these guys actually threaten me with revenge and shit. Yeah, no, she hasn't. She hasn't at all. What's this? Yeah, Mrs. Parker, it really looks like you're trying to get me to move on and forget about this, doesn't it? See, fake ass concern trolls are my least favorite, right? The thing is that everything I'm putting in my community post is the shit she's accusing me of. And then she comes on here and reads them all like, I don't know what Queen's saying this. I've just been sitting here with people accusing her of being on here in 2014 and accusing her of having to do with Lachlan and this Roger dude. I was helping Jesse and helping Sue because Sue is friends with Jesse. Kaylee is the dude's best friend. That's his mod, right? Reality Check, another best friend of his, also the mod. Okay? Suit's been getting the runaround. He's got all the wrong people modding for him right now. If his mods had cared about him when I was there, they would have booted all of those motherfuckers out and not let them destroy his channel. But, you know, whatever. Hindsight's 2020, isn't it? Oh, wait, it's not, because you still have all those people who are out. Okay, I got it. So, yeah, no, she's definitely trying to help me. Let's see how much she's trying to help me. And, oh yeah, then she also accuses me of being on drugs as a mom. So I'm going to say this right now. Mrs. Parker is on crack cocaine. She's been smoking crack cocaine and meth on here while she's around her animals, while she's been around all of that stuff. She is literally like, you know, just smoking. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Sweetheart, go get some help. Go get some help. Y'all are friends. You just stop it. You just stop that. I mean, I'm not the person that hooked up with Will Kincaid and Jesse, so, you know, I don't give a fuck. Go hold your semen in somewhere else. Go hold your semen in somewhere else. You're not the same person. You just have all the same channels. Just brought me up on the other channel you forgot about. Okay. We're gonna keep on doing this. I don't give a fuck. That is you. 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 And you are trying to pretend that it's not you. No, don't really care. I'm not Amber Clements either, but apparently I was. And I'm not Harvard Chickadee either, but apparently I was. So again, why should I care? Should I even care? I'm pretty sure it is the same one. Yeah, it is. Nice try. Go cry. Go cry to Mrs. Parker. She's faking a death in her family right now so that she doesn't have to deal with any of the drama online, because she just keeps bringing this old shit up again over and over again, hoping to get clout off of it. And then as you see, she only gets like 5 things. Oh, look at this. Here's Mrs. Parker making fun of me for having trauma in my past. She's just a wonderful person. We make fun of me out here for my childhood trauma and the fact that I was in an abusive relationship like after high school, and I had a sexual assault in 2019, so now that means I'm playing victim. Let's hear Mrs. Parker, the like greatest person in the world, talk. Because she's not a sociopath, guys. She's just petty. So when I dox all of you, remember, I'm not a sociopath. I'm just petty.
And this is a petty reading from Queen of Spade, June 8th, 2022. Was wondering how that ski mask Andy dude found out who I was. Dangerous dude.
Yeah, another one that you sent to me.
It's tragic. Dark Ninja.
Never said you couldn't criticize me. Here's the thing. These people like to use criticism. This is going to be fun. These people literally think that it's criticism to attack me over my childhood trauma. Like, you can't say, what do you mean criticism? Like, what are you going on about? What, you think that fucking grown-ass men should be able to rape kids? Teenagers should be able to rape kids? Like, is that what your argument is? Is that what your criticism of me is? Because that's all the criticism I get out here is things like, Queen says that men shouldn't be able to rape girls in elevators. And we think that Queen's wrong because she didn't just let the guy rape her in an elevator. Right? Because, like, where would that have gone if I didn't fight him off and then get out of there, right? Where would it have gone? Do you know? No, I don't know. But you literally wish rape on me, wish death on me, say you want me to relapse, say you want me to OD, do all of this stuff to me, and then try to say that I'm trying to get out of doing negative things because of my CPTSD when I've never once, ever, even denied doing a negative thing that I've done once in my life or on here. Always taking accountability, always taking responsibility. But that doesn't then mean that you can just turn around and do whatever you want to me. Right? Like, there's a difference between criticism and attacking someone and calling CAS on them and cops on them and shit because you're mad at them on the fucking internet because they won't bang you. There's a difference.
So see, even Miss Parker puts me in danger by trying to constantly attach me to people who harass me and whom I want zero to do with. I'm tagging more of them in some odd way.
Oh, look, apparently I'm a drama channel masquerading as an anti-MLM channel, even though I came on here as an anti-MLM channel. Oh, look, it's coming boo. They literally made a fake account that they keep blaming me for, and I'm tired of it. So I came on here as an anti-MLM creator. These motherfuckers attacked me because, as we found out, they all really, really like MLM companies. They're all very into essential oils and being witches and all that kind of shit, whatever. And then I had to deal with their drama. The only drama I talk about is the drama I have with these people. Do I sit on here and cover other dramas? No. No, I don't. But apparently that's their whole thing, is that they want to say that I came on here to be a drama channel and then tried to use the anti-MLM community to, like, get famous. Apparently I'm famous and so popular over here.
Stop putting me in danger for morons. Thanks. Exclamation point.
Yeah, Mrs. Parker, do you want to explain yourself, please? Why would you, if you're so worried about me being around dangerous people and all that, Mrs. Parker, why do you tag me in posts with other dangerous people and with fucking predators like Von Helton, who you can stream with apparently, and it doesn't make you a chomo protector now, does it?
I will just leave this here. Miss Parker, as you all know, has been coming at me for RSN and his cronies, such as the professor, to help threaten and attack and harass me for him.
You see how excited she sounds? Like, she actually gets off on the fact that she's helping these people harass me. Like, she loves the shit. She fits right in with, like, Heartbeats, Vanity, Tush, all those bitches. They should all be best friends forever. They can all go around threatening women with revenge porn together, weaponizing their information, attacking them over their past and their traumas and their life. They could all be best friends. Hell, she should even go hook up with Raina and Dina. They all get along great. They're all like the same person.
I'm done with all of you doing this to me and helping the creep. ... So let's go.
Bitch, do you not know why it's cold and that's why you have to say ... Jesus Christ.
2.5 years being lied to, lied about. Who gives a fuck? A lot of people on here owe me a lot of apologies.
Yep, keep it up, Mrs. Parker. Make sure that you keep it going. Because 2.5 years of these threats hasn't been enough.
Yeah. Oh no. Now if you make anti-MLM community content, we are back to cannot make any...
Bitch, how come you can't read? Why do you add in extra words? And, like, subtract words and shit. Can you please just learn how to read before you read my... Is that what the problem is here? All these people are illiterate?
Other content can only ever talk about MLMs and your experience with them and do the advocacy? Okay, no. ... That's a cult. Why are you letting people come in here and stir up drama and gatekeep stuff? Anyone tired of this BS can talk about whatever you want on your channel? Get the fuck out of here.
No, that's not ID. Oh my God. This is going to be hell for me because I'm dealing with someone with the IQ of a fucking grade 6 when it comes to reading. Jesus Christ, lady. That's not what it said. When did I say get the fuck out of here? IDGAF says I don't give a fuck. As in, I'm not one of these creators out here in this community that sit around and go, oh, you have to only talk about this. You can't talk about anything else. Like the professor and Valkyrie and Heather and all those people are trying to be, right? Because we've had channels out here like Cruel World Happy Mind and Illuminati that do tea and also anti-MLM. We have channels that do true crime and anti-MLM. And we have those groups, that stupid group of people, along with a bunch of other losers out here, going around and telling people what they're allowed to put on their channels. I'm saying, no, you don't do that. When you start telling people in the community how to act and how they gotta be, and you start shafting them if they don't act the way you want, that's a cult. If you're supposed to be speaking out about cults, don't act like one.
Anyone tired of this BS can talk about whatever you want on your channel.
Now here she's gonna fuck it up again. Get G the T fuck F out O H. Here. I don't see those letters.
Get the fuck out of here.
Again, not what I said.
You can't lose the narrative when you're just telling the truth. Why you want to support Revenge P and help men threaten women with it and stalk and harass them. JW.
I guess she wouldn't know what that means either. That means just wondering, Mrs. Parker, queen of all of the internet, that apparently knows all of everything that's going on, but doesn't know the fucking acronyms used on here.
Miss Parker. No. See, you all don't understand. If one comment from Negs was a threat from Sylvana, then 2.5 years of harassment. Several comments, several streamers all harassing me over this person and helping him spread this creepy lie. I'm some ex of his along with Negs himself, making a whole podcast name to threaten me with Heartbeat's vanity, are all threats too.
Except to me, right? Because I've been fair gamed on here. So you can do whatever you want to me, and that's just fine.
You cannot just say, oh, well, it's only a threat when done to this girl. Then, when worse has been done to someone else, say, oh, that's not a threat. She lies. So you better make up your minds. I don't have different rules, just like how none of you would attack a woman who actually called COPs.
Cops?
And showed that was a...
Do you what's wrong? You can't read the word cops? Is that too long of a word for you? Are you too scared of them that you can't say it? I don't understand.
Definite lie. All of you. The exact same. When you continually stalk and harass a woman after she's said.
I love sitting here and listening to Mrs. Parker getting very excited about the fact that she's helping people weaponize my personal information and threaten me with revenge porn, to show us all how she is such a great person and so much better than me.
Go away. And it involves hitting on her constantly. Guess what, boys? That is sexual harassment. That's legit what it is. Bish.
Ms. Parker, why did you send nudes to Negs? You were hoping that he would revenge porn stream you. And he didn't. That's weird. That's weird. That's a weird thing. See, when I sent stuff to CJ, I still didn't believe that that was done out of malicious intent to people. You actually did think that Negs did that out of malicious intent to other people, and then you wanted to be his victim. That's more fucked up, in my opinion. I'm just saying.
Still said no twice, and I'm the only bish who doesn't get RSN amnesia. Fucking great. Love that for me. ... Repzilla? If your girlfriend didn't feel like that, would she have to say no like 20 times? Or times? Just wondering. She would know.
I would like to know, Repzilla and all the other men out here, how many times is it that we would have to say no? I'm just wondering, because apparently 2 isn't enough, 3 isn't enough, 4 isn't enough. I mean, is it like 20 times that would we have to fight the guy off? Because I fought that guy off in the elevator, and apparently that's also not good enough for you guys. Right? So, would the girl then have to like take a weapon and knock you out or shoot you for you to know that she doesn't want to have sex? Would she have to flail around on the fucking bed and be like, I said no, 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 no. And is that enough times? Then would you be like, okay, yeah, no, that's enough times. I'm wondering. Like, let us know. Us women need to know how many times we have to tell you guys no in order for it to, like, you know, be non-consensual. Because, I mean, apparently an adult male taking a teenager to another state to bang her when she's underage isn't worrisome. And apparently saying no twice and then still having it pushed on you isn't worrisome. I just need to know what the rules are out here when it comes to consent.
Oh, how many times does a woman have to say no to be taken serious by a man? And can men harass women to recant and make women feel the way they'll ever be safe from harassment if they return to his community? ? Can't just change all the rules on constant on here, then not let
Oh my God, did you actually read that as constant? Did you actually, is that what the problem is? You don't actually know the word consent, so you don't know what consent is? And every time that I write the word consent out, you all read it as constant? Is that what we're dealing with here? Because apparently you have to give constant consent. Or you have to give constant no's.
Women know. Jeesh. I forgot the ... Never mind. Having CPTSD and leaving cults. No! !
Oh yeah, the other thing is these people all believe that CPTSD does not exist, or if you do have PTSD, the only way you can get it is by going to war. They do not believe in like childhood sexual abuse causing it. They don't believe in long-term abusive relationships causing it. They do not believe in any of it. Like, they think that it is a made-up mental health disorder. They've even gone so far as to tell me it's not in the DSM-5, which it actually is. See, people are stupid. It didn't get put in the DSM-5 as its own category. And I've even shared videos about this and told them to watch it. Not even from me, so that they could fucking learn something about this mental health disorder out here. But we're not out here to learn and understand and have empathy. We're just out here to attack people, right? And go at them about their traumas and then help people weaponize their personal information and threaten them with revenge porn. So we don't really care. But they literally think this. They do not believe it's a real thing and that it's not in the DSM-5. The argument with the DSM-5, if anyone with a brain knows, was that it was going to be put in the DSM-5 as its own category. They decided against putting it as its very own category, and instead it's a subcategory of PTSD. It is still in the DSM-5. It has not been ruled out as a mental health disorder. So, literally, I don't know what they're talking about. I just fucking love it. Let's listen some more. I'm scared to put it on the screen because she's going to copyright me.
And had the whole whole internet.
I mean, it might be
creep
better,
obsess
but, like,
over you and harass and threaten
she's
you.
the type that will come and try to strike down my channel
Dot, dot,
with, like,
no.
a bunch of people.
Dot, dot, dot. Now, if you make anti,
Like, they all false flag. All of them false flag. Like, Suit and them have even, like, false flagged me a bunch of times and false copyright struck me and shit. Suit false copyright struck me. This is actually hilarious. Suit false copyright struck me because when he decided to take down the video where he had stuck up for RSN, I uploaded my part of the video. Right? Because Suit wanted to attack me for still saying that RSN was innocent after I left there. And I was like, and at that time, I still thought he was innocent. So I was like, no, I'm not just changing my mind because I left. They tried to force me to. So then I was like, okay, if you want to take down that 5-hour video that we all did to fucking say he's innocent, then I'm going to put up my clip of it. Because I own that part of the video. That's me talking. It's my video that I made. Yeah, it might be up on your channel, but fuck you. So I uploaded my part of it with like an extra little thing just explaining, right? Suit and them came and they privacy struck it. They then gave me a copyright strike on my channel because Suit was all like, oh, this is a clip of my 5-hour video that I privated. Because when I first left that community, I was being bullied to say that RSN was a rapist, and I didn't want to say that. And I refused for a long ass time. But then I'm kind of glad that it happened, because then I was like, wow, all these people keep pushing me for months and months. One of them, Suit, and he was the one that said he was innocent. So like, what the fuck, you know? I better go back and look at everything over again. So I did. And then a lot of things stuck up out at me that I couldn't ignore with hindsight. And after I had left there and not had him in my ear 24/7 for several months. So, you know, I'm kind of glad it happened. I'm glad. Because then, like I said, I went back, I looked at everything again, and then I actually made the decision that, yeah, he is one. Thank you. So there's that. But that just goes to show, like I've said, they're false flaggers. They do false copyrights. And also, Suit and them bullied me for several months to say he was a rapist. Okay? And I still was like, no. So then because I wouldn't call him a rapist, that's when they were like, oh, she must still be in love with him then. She won't call him a rapist now. And we took down the video and we've done all this stuff to show her he's a rapist and she won't call him a rapist. And I was like so adamant about not changing my mind. Like I said, I uploaded my part of that video and Suit was like, nope, you're not countering me with your upload when I took my video down. Because Suit only did that video to have control over that community. And then anytime that CJ pisses him off or does something he doesn't like or whatever else, he could just be like, well, I'm going to go take down that video. And that was my worry. But we just won't talk about any of that. I think we should watch more of this. I am just really scared that she's gonna copyright me.
Only ever talk about MLMs and the experiences with them and do the advocacy. No, that's a cult. Why are you all letting people come in here to stir up drama and gatekeep stuff?
It's the same thing.
Anyone tired of this BS can talk about whatever you want. Your channel, get the fuck out of here. I don't do gray sweater victim. What? Anti-MLM. Read it again, okay? I don't do gray sweater, I'm a victim videos, but I do get triggered by all your double standards.
These people are actually so dumb that they don't know the gray sweater apology, gray sweater, I'm a victim, like, joke. Like, they really don't get it. right? And like, look at the chat too. It's like Dina's in there, Ani's in there. Like, that should give you an idea right there of the type of people. That's all you need to know. That's really all you need to see. Okay, Petty. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Harold is her perfect match. Let's do it. See? They're literally trying to, like, make me out to be a choma with Harold. Like I said, that's what these people do.
Standards on here and how this action is okay for this person to do, but not this other person BS, and wonder why people help support the creeps on here over the women that, and then snap, that happens. Smiley face? Even DID is a...
Oh yeah, and for the first little while, they even tried to say that MLM meant men loving men. Yep. So they actually did try to say that I was like against gay men or something.
Disorder.
They're dumb.
The mind splits to protect the person from their trauma. Why do all these grown men who claim to want to help catch chomos all love to harass and stalk women who have trauma disorders? K. ... At least answer that question.
And it's funny to me how I seem to be the only person wondering this. I must be the only real woman on the whole fucking internet, because there is no way that any real woman that has gone through trauma or gone through any type of hardship in her life would be okay with this type of behavior. Which is why I think Tragic's lying about being abused. Which is why I think fucking a lot of you are lying about your fucking traumas. Because I've never been okay with this type of behavior. That's the whole point. That's why they do it to me, because I didn't want to help them do it to other people, right? I didn't want to attack Muse. I didn't want to attack Bells. I didn't want to attack Amber Clements and fucking Harvard Chickie. I didn't want to fucking attack any of these people. So then I got attacked. That's how this works, right? There is no way that you could be a woman on this platform, have a mental health disorder, and have trauma in your past, and be okay with people treating people like this. There isn't. And the fact that so many of you out here claim to have a past with abuse, same with you, Dina. You apparently went through all this abuse, had all this trauma, but you have no problem sitting around and watching people get attacked over their trauma. Which is why you belong over here and I don't. And that's a problem to me. I don't know how you could ever have gone through abuse and then be okay with a whole group of people attacking someone over their abuse. Right? Because then if anyone ever does question it, then it's a big flip show. But you have no problem being in chats coming at me about mine. Right? Nobody has a problem coming at me about mine. But all these people have had all this trauma, and all of them were attacked by arson a few years ago, and they needed help, and they had to go to communities and ask for help, and they had to do videos, and they needed all this clout. And then when they didn't get the clout off of it, and they didn't get to go on Hanson, then all of a sudden they're back there to help them do it to other people, just because that's what they get off on. Tell me I'm wrong.
Exclamation point.
And now Mrs. Parker gets to be one too.
I just want to know why all these men have a fetish for re-victimizing and traumatizing women with trauma disorders, okay? Geesh. ... Can't be the only one wondering. ... Then they'll even go so far as to
See, Petty Fam, we give MLM abortions free. Like, they actually think that that's what it stands for. Like, they're that dumb. You would just have to scroll my channel for 2 seconds to know that MLM stands for multi-level marketing. But then they couldn't try to say I'm a homophobe. Even though I'm a bisexual woman myself. Or, wait, did I just make up being bi my whole life so that I could be like Amber Phoenix, a woman I had no clue fucking existed until 2019? Jesus Christ. Better go tell the girls I made out with in college that never happened, because I couldn't have been bi until 2019 then if I was just copying Amber Phoenix, right?
Harass courthouses and try to contact the predators or abusers to stick up for them. ...
Okay, when I was writing these, Wes had just done a video on me, right? And then they're like, no one has been talking about her. They literally do this to me, where someone will make a video on me, like Mrs. Parker here, and then when I go to respond to it, they'll be like, this never happened. And I'll be like, yeah, it did. Literally sat there and watched it. No, it doesn't exist. Watch, she'll like delete this after this, and then they'll be like, that never happened, just like she did with the fucking interview with you know who.
Even Onision. So like, ... Explain that to me. ... And explain to me how all this makes you all...
Oh my God, can you not read properly or edit it out when you make a mistake, or at least try to make the mistake funny? I feel like my daughter could read this better than you. And according to Wes, she can't read and she's stupid. Because that's okay to say about a 7-year-old.
When did the alt-right community decide... LOL.
Oh my God. Okay, do you know what? We can't even do this anymore. This lady is a mess. She doesn't even know what lolly is. She's out here. She wants to attack people for being predators, and she doesn't even know. Okay? She doesn't even know what lolly is. Is that the problem? You guys just don't know what it is, so you support it? Just wondering. Because the funny thing is, years before all of this, damn it, if Irate Bear and Suit Yourself had ever seen anyone else post lolly, holy crap, they would have jumped on that person. They would have had a whole fucking streams attached to them, attacking them over this shit. They would have been made fun of all over the internet. They would have been called a chomo. They would have been called a predator. They would have had their whole lives destroyed. But then when Suit does it, apparently, it's no longer CP. It's cool. It's edgy humor. CP to these people. Posting CP in Discords is edgy humor to all of these losers. In the drama community especially. It's edgy humor. And this is the thing, like, Dina, how do you sit in a chat with people being like, stop victimizing and re-victimizing me, and like making fun of re-victimization of people? Like, do you not clue in? Like, oh my God, if they're saying this about other people, then they're going to do this to me? Because I did. That was the problem. I was like, I can't sit by and let you attack somebody over their suicide ideations. I had one. You didn't attack me over it. So then they were all like, okay, well then we will attack you over it, and then maybe you'll be okay with it. You know? But Jesus Christ, this woman doesn't even know what lolly is. I can't... Want to come on here, talk about predator stuff, don't know what lolly is.
And one could post CP as
she read it
in Discords. Question mark? I do not panel up with women who help men harassing women with revenge P.
And they talk about how I should have been aborted. Mm-hmm. ...
Been through this already. We know this, Mrz Parker, so just stop harassing me and helping them and shut the fuck up. LOL.
Yeah, you should know that, Mrs. Parker. I don't play these games. That's why you never saw me up on a live stream with RSN the entire time I was there to attack women. You'll see all these other bitches jump on live streams to go at women. Like that. The second they have a chance, they'll even jump on live streams and scream at each other. I refused. I don't do that behavior. I'm sorry.
Talking about how you would bang me over another female creator is not okay. It's disgusting, cringe, and also not a compliment. Steve DeVille, you creep, and no.
Steve DeVille, Steve DeVille, if he doesn't hit on you, then no cock will. Oh my gosh, she actually read that. Steve DeVille. You guys try to say my daughter's autistic and she has dyslexia and she's stupid because she can't read when she's 7? What's wrong with this bitch? Steve DeVille. Stephen DeVille. Stephen DeVille. If he doesn't creep you out, then RSN will. The world is such a wholesome place until... Oh, Stephen DeVille, because that's apparently his name now. I'm going to call him that from now on.
You all cannot talk about me that way and then call it a compliment. Stop it.
Yeah, I'm just a piece of meat out here to be nibbled on. And when I say, please stop trying to nibble on me, they say, no, I'm going to take it for your whole life. I'm going to come after you. We're going to go after your whole family. You'll never be able to get away from us. We'll be here for 3 years. And I'm like, okay, I think you should calm down. But, you know, I mean, it's a little incel-y. She's too slow for us, Bethis. Do you know what? I actually probably should put her on a higher speed because, like, you know, all of us people in Canada here, including Steve DeVille, I really want him to be here now. I've never wanted Steve at one of my streams until this very moment. Look at Mrs. Parker. You just made me wish Steve DeLeve was here. That is what you do to me. This is not good.
Stop pretending like children's pictures get shared by accident on those psycho slander streams you mofos do because you search my social media to find pictures of my daughter in her diaper to claim that she was posted up in CP back in 2019. They all accuse me of being a chomo.
Oh my god! Okay, her being quicker, which maybe this might be too quick, and that's the problem. We all know this lady smokes crack, but, you know, or she's on some hella good heroin to talk this slow and monotone. And she has no clue how to read sarcasm. Am I like the only person here that doesn't have autism? Is that what the issue actually is? I'm just wondering. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just saying, like, they don't read sarcasm. It's very weird. All news reports are fake because their news is sensational.
Long before I ever accused any of them, but anyone was silent. So no. Even if those pics weren't accessible upon clicking, you grown men would have searched her social media to find pics of her minor child to use to weaponize against her and shut her up. We've been doing this for 2.5 years. Do not do that to another woman and expect I'll just shut the fuck up. ... Don't care if it's Repsion's girlfriend. ... You're the ones who keep wanting to start crap between me and Repsion. Laugh my ass off. ... So I don't give a fuck. Apologies and stop sharing pics of minor.
Oh, sure, that time she gets it right. That time.
person BS and wonder why people help support the creeps on here over the women that, and then snap, that happens. Smiley face? Even DID is a trauma disorder. The mind splits to protect the person from their trauma. Why do all these grown men who claim to want to help catch chomos all love to harass and stalk women who have trauma disorders? K. ... At least answer that question! Exclamation point. LOL. I just want to know why all these men have a fetish for re-victimizing and traumatizing women with trauma disorders, okay? Geesh. ... Serve this chance, so I would hurry up and take it. ...
We're gonna be here.
I just want to know why all these men have a fetish for re-victimizing and traumatizing a woman with trauma disorders, okay? Geesh. ... Can't be the only one wondering. ... Then they'll even go so far as to harass courthouses and try to contact the predators of abusers and stick up for them. ... Even Onision, so like ... Explain that to me. And explain to me how all this makes you all genuine, good people. How? All these women, too, like Mrz Parker, why you all got sick fetishes on here? I mean, I didn't even know.
Dude, is this live? Please tell me this is live. Because she did not. Okay? She didn't edit any of this. RSN is practically a rapist. Just saying. No, Christina from Flint, you're not allowed to say that. She's going to delete you as a mod now. You have to say that he is innocent. And that he's a great gentleman who treats women wonderfully, has never threatened anyone, and is just a swell lad if you want to be here for Mrs. Parker. You're too whiny. Okay, bye. I have a nasally voice because unlike you all that lie about health issues, I actually have them.
What a queen of spades was, so we all know all you seem to be into some gross stuff and use this platform to get off. ... I can show you histrionics if you all want to keep lying and using me to make mental health issues look bad and fake. ... Thanks, smiley face. I warned you. I said no, you don't want to try that BS with me, because if you thought MB was insane, just wait. ... And you were like, no, this will be fun. So here we go, smiley face. What time warp happened on New Year's 2019 to
Mrs. Parker can be funny. She does. She deliberately tries to make people commit suicide and tries to make children get abused. It's pretty disgusting. Here we have Ani. Ani is someone that's been in the RSN community for a very long time, and she goes around and starts problems everywhere she can with anyone she can. And she is claiming that I went at Dina and called her a liar because I wanted Dina's ex, even though Dina and her community claim that they don't ever say that, and Ani is now very big in her community. Here it is, right here. Because I liked her, I streamed with the guy, and then we're apparently going to get married. My God, don't be afraid of this woman. There's nothing to be afraid of. She wants people to be afraid of her. That's the thing. Is that she's hoping that everyone's going to get too scared of her and then they'll never come and talk about her, and then she can just sit out here and help men harass women nonstop all day and no one will ever do anything about it. That's what all of these women are hoping for. That's what they all get off on. They get off on harassing other women. The funny thing is that when you came on here, April, and you said I was too whiny, I wasn't even talking. It was all Mrs. Parker talking. I can't help that she is a whiner and doesn't know how to read sarcasm or know how to read at all. Sorry. I really can't help it. Like, at all.
To New Year's 2022, question mark, Miss Parker, you chase me around the net to have communities riled up against me to help you and drag threaten me with arson. Just stop it. Stop helping men who harass women and threaten them with revenge P. I couldn't even be in the same community as one without all these people flipping out, but now all of you support him? Nope. Not having that, and not being blamed for crap that Bells and Suit and Negs and Tragic and Ninja have done on here. Not having that either. And I do not have a and I do not have to be re-victimized and terrorized on stream by disgusting women who support men who are and threaten women with revenge P! Exclamation points! I am not Shiloh. I won't just log off and shut the fuck up with a bunch of harassment and threats and stalking that will make me louder. Bodega Boy Tragic, you're slow for a rapper who's been at it for 15 years and has had yet to release a good track. Just saying. Where's my public apology and retraction and you now explaining to the world that you and your friends now understand that hitting on a woman and being told to stop, then continuing to ESP if you create 1010293493120.
How come you can read the freaking numbers, but then you don't know ESP is short form for especially? Yeah, Ani, I'm the one that's been out here threatening everyone with revenge porn and posting up their revenge porn all over lolcow since 2014. It must have been me. I must just be accusing everyone of doing what I'm doing. Damn, you caught me. What am I gonna do? MLM looking for DTF. Most women have, even if they haven't reported it. Well, according to Mrs. Parker, women do not get assaulted. Women do not get assaulted at all. And women with mental health issues are often targeted by predators. That's true. It is very true. And I am apparently the craziest bitch online. So, there's that. And they literally all just sit here. They send predators to me. Like, they literally made a Joran comedy account to have a predator attack me. Because that's fun, right? That's fine. That makes sense. Great way for them to all say that, they don't ever support predators too, is by having a predator that they support come and attack me.
184 accounts. To do so is called sexual harassment, and you'll be good and not ever threaten another woman like that again.
God. I said treat. Treat, not threaten. I didn't say he threatened me, okay? Like, don't go putting words in my mouth, Mrs. Parker, just because you don't like Tragic. Okay? Stop that crap. I didn't say that. I said treat other women like that. Tragic is very open about the fact that he doesn't like me because I wouldn't let his creepy friends hit on me. And then got mad at him. And apparently I was very wrong to not
Waiting and time's running out. You don't even deserve this chance, so I would hurry up and take it. TikTok, time's running out. You've got this great job, remember? And are rich, so you should be up at 9:30 a.m. on a Wednesday. Got enough time during work to argue with losers on Twitter all day, so ... Let's get it. Ciao. I don't care if Tragic and Will are stupid. ... Still doesn't change what happened with Animancer, morons. ... That won't work. Sorry, not sorry. No, Mrz Parker, you do have a god. His name is Jesse. ... Also, the original person who wanted me to cover Animancer. ... Dummy. No, Mrz Parker, you do have a god. His name is
Like, is she actually this dumb that she doesn't realize that this is me resharing a post with a little message, so she reads them twice in a row and drives all of her subscribers insane? Because am I the only one that's getting driven insane by this? It's driving me insane. And yes, bitch, bow to the god.
Jesse. ... Also, the original person who wanted me to cover Animancer. Dummy. I told Jesse to go away, and no. And then he and Phoenix made a Discord about me, and here we all are. ... Dummies. All of this boils down to all of your BFF Jesse, Sid, Vicious, 10239013420981309 accounts. ... You're just all dumb and claim you're all the best trolls and know everything about everything and what's on with DPP and all that, and then decided that you would all let him pull on you all like puppets. ... And you believe all of his lies and let him blame crap on me and harass me over the Animancer crap for so long, right? So let's go. ... It has been pissing me off for 2.5 years. ... I've been talking about this. Mrz Parker doesn't know how to read, and that's not my fault! Exclamation points. She thinks it's funny to terrorize a woman with threats of revenge pee, and on behalf of a man who does them. Gross woman. Seriously? Why do people think this woman is anything good? That's disgusting. All of you deserve each other.
Is that a lie? Queen, I'll meet you at the corner of Bank and Somerset for a meth pie. That's actually like kind of far from me. Lolly is illegal in Australia too, which is where it was posted from. Suits in Australia, and the very image he posted is actually what changed the law. That's already been talked about. But since it was Toxic Angel that brought that up, nobody talks about it, because that's what these people do, is they'll attack the character and they'll attack the people. Is Toxic Angel anything great? No, he's an idiot. He did a whole video on me. I did the kill shot. I did the kill suit, right? Which was a kill shot semi-remake. I tried to make it my own a bit, but I still paid homage to Eminem, like you should if you're using one of his songs, and kept some of the same stuff in, right? And I call him a jumpsuit and shit, okay? And Toxic Angel did like this whole stream talking about how I'm stupid because I don't know that suit yourself is a saying. And he didn't get the play on words with the suit and like jumpsuit, and the fact that suit yourself actually has his avatar is a suit. And like literally did like, it was like an hour long. Oh my God. I think I died laughing when I saw it. It was one of the funniest like videos someone's ever made to me. I wonder if he still has it up on his channel. We should react to it sometime. It's actually that fucking funny. It made me like die laughing the whole time.
That's for sure. I just wanted to go back to being happy in my little corner of the anti-MLM and peace. But no, couldn't just let me do that, huh? Had to continue this
Nope,
on and
you
then
can't.
go into our community and stir up a bunch of drama with creators and crap all this up. Half of you don't ever realize what you're actually supposed to hate me over. ... Kelly Bear,
And you'll see here, people are claiming that I'm on meth, and then they'll use this and they will actually call the cops on me and say that I am on meth.
the Adorkables and Jessie, BFF forever. Stop being manipulated by the anti-O psychos. ...
I mean, you kind of should stop getting manipulated by these people. It's getting sad.
All of you are done. There's someone in a fake account who is liking specific post I make, then suddenly no more likes, question marks. Aw, but ... You mad? I brought you up, question mark.
And then all the likes came in again.
Play games and not return to the
Don't
internet.
worry.
You cannot oblige by the rule. Every time I turn around, more BS. You've been doing so, Jessie. Now you need to log off for good. Then post proof that you have logged off for good and not return here for anywhere near anyone who creates content. And again, ever. New rule. Oh, and I make the rules now. Queen of Spurg. Remember? Don't laugh, Dark Ninja. You're next.
Oh my god, if you don't get the joke, then don't even. So the joke is that there is an actual person on here whose name is Spurg.
Only two people upset.
Like, I don't know how many times I have to explain this joke. Okay, there is literally a person on here, alright? Kevin, Thunis, Spurg. He owns some channel, which is the channel that originally attacked me with Phoenix and Jessie. The video, I believe, is removed now. I don't know. Sometimes they put it back up when I ask them to put it back up, and then sometimes they don't. I don't know if it's up right now or not. It comes and goes, depending on if Kevin likes me or not that month. So, the joke is that when they started calling me Queen of Spurg, me and him were like, fine. We were talking, we had worked out our shit. So I used to always joke around and be like, I'm the fucking person that runs all this troll group. I am queen. I am your queen. See, they have dubbed me Queen of Spurg. Okay? You work for me now. I run this troll up, and whatever you doing, I'm Queen of Spurg. They've dubbed me. And that was half the joke. You don't get the jokes. You don't know the lore. But you want to come for me over what I'm saying about it. It's like, if you don't know what's going on, don't open your mouth. Is it really that hard? Okay, thank you.
Obsessed with Animenzer stuff or Jessie and Will. So if it's a lie, then that's who you take that up with. Not me. Not Negs. Smiley face.
Oh yeah, I'm apparently in love with Negs because I don't want to join in on whatever it is that these people are doing. And I think it's really gross. Like I said, I have people do it to me. I complain. So I'm not going to go join in to do it to somebody else. That makes zero sense. So I'm apparently, see, we got the lovely picture here. I have Negs on my wall. I'm apparently trying to be DC, which is hilarious because DC actually got my hair. Okay, I had dark hair with red bottoms and red on the inside for a very long time. And then when she went and got her extensions, that's like what she got. So my friend like wrote me a message in Hater Nation and thought it was fucking hilarious. Our meth is blue in Canada. No, it's red and white, and it has a maple leaf on it, and a beaver. Okay? So, that was and like, my friend in Hater Nation was like, oh my god, did you see DC Media Girl's hair? Like, I'm really sorry, but, like, when I saw her hair, I was like, is she trying to copy Queen? And I was like, no, I haven't paid attention to that bitch, don't really care. And then she, like, sent me a meme of it, where it was like, who wore it better? And it was like DC and me, so I posted it up. She was like, don't tell people I made it. I was like, that's fine. We don't want you getting attacked. So I posted it up, and I thought it was hilarious. So then they were like, oh, Queen's in love with Negs, because Queen, like, posted up this meme saying DC has similar hair to her, and then that meant I was, like, in love with Negs or something. And then they go with that now. So I'm also apparently stalking Negs. I'm stalking Sue. I'm the one stalking all these people. They're the ones digging through my life, Googling everything they can about me to cover it, but I'm the stalker.
More semantics argued instead of actually solving the problem. All these people are spinning on hamster wheels thinking they can all out-troll off each other, and I'm tired of all these jokers.
Real talk.
Stop blaming me for the insane crap you
have
all been pulling on here.
I still feel the same way. I literally still feel the exact same way, that all of you are trying to troll off each other. You even released DMs between you and DC Media where you guys are talking about troll opping Negs. You tried to troll off G-Man and Tragic and them in a Discord with Drag and say that you were raped and then had a miscarriage and you were like horrified and scared for your life and shit. Like, I don't know how people see someone like me that's just like out with it and I don't give a fuck. You can talk about my life, whatever. I just think it's really gross. But it's like, I can't fucking hide nothing. I can't lie about shit. But then this bitch who literally sits here and lies about every single thing just to get clout and like attacks other women, goes around attacking other women, goes around doing fake troll ops, goes around making up rape stories and stories about having miscarriages, which people in the RSN community, apparently there's a few of them that have lied about having miscarriages. I don't know how these people can all act like that. And they're apparently the good people. And I'm a bad person because I write some community tab posts. It's very fun for me. I love it.
Behind the scenes for 60 fucking years, not really my fault. It's also crazy, ... You didn't drag me into it until New Year's Eve 2019, so can't help explain that ... Why are all of you so spun? Question mark.
Yeah, like, get off the meth, Mrs. Parker. Stop smoking that crack.
Real Stream News blame me for a bunch of their troll crap and attach me to Dark Ninja for some reason, and then Animancer for Animancer stuff on behalf of Jesse Kelly, Val, and crew. So why do that and help threaten a woman with revenge porn?
Why are you pretending that you don't know who Kaylee is? Like, she's been all up in your chats, and then you're like pretending that you don't know how to read the word Kaylee. Like, are you really that dumb? Jesus Christ, this is supposed to be the smart lady on the internet?
To have your own friend canceled, please. Seems stupid AF, ... just saying, ...
Yeah, like, I just want to know, I just want to know why, like, Mrs. Parker bullied me into making a video looking into Animancer. She was apparently all upset that I had talked to people that were going after the dude. So then she decides to, which I'm not, they're stalking me. I'm trying to get away from them, right? They're the people I'm trying to get away from. And then literally she does that. Like, she brings me up on her screen randomly out of nowhere. I think we're talking about my drama, right? So I'm getting ready to talk about Arson and Sue. And then all of a sudden she's like Dark Ninja, fucking Chomo, Animancer, all this shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, watching that stream's hilarious. I'm so fucking confused. I have no clue what's going on the whole time. I'm just like, what is this lady on about? Like, she's claiming I've been in all these Discords. Like, the only Discords I've been in is the Discords of the people that have been stalking me and attacking me. And then they try to add me to their Discords to come at me and shit. And I'll be like, what the fuck? Or I'll enter their discords and I'll be like, yo, what up, Tragic? Let's do fucking blood sports. Wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. And then his girlfriend gets mad and says, leave my boyfriend alone, and kicks me out of the Discord. Okay? That's what I do. Because if you're going to come out here accusing me of shit, spreading lies about me and all that shit, right? Then what the fuck? Why are you going to do that? If you want the Animancer stuff to go away, why would you cause a situation where I'm now going back and trying to find out what the fuck you're even talking about, and then I'm covering it because I'm like, this is apparently the shit she's blaming me for. If you wanted it to go away. That makes no sense to me. You claim that you came out here to help Ben and Billy and Animancer and the Geek Room shut down that rumor. That's what you claimed. You, according to you, they asked you to come for me and do it. Right? Which I would love to write Billy right now and be like, so, why did you ask Mrs. Parker to come at me? And he'd probably be like, I fucking didn't. What are you talking about? So, this is what I mean. You apparently wanted to do that. So, like, what the fuck? Did it make it go away? No. Did it blow it up more? Yeah. Did it get solved? No. Am I still being bothered about it? Yeah. It ain't my problem. I don't give a fuck if Animancer's seen as a chomo. No one cares I'm seen as one, right? You all jumped in to help that happen more. So I don't even know why I should care. Why should I care? I'm supposed to care about everybody else and their images, but ain't nobody care about me and mine, so what the hell?
No. Why do I always have to go on other people's channels, come on mine, not my own channel here? As you can see, I have zero problem speaking directly from this heart and mind on my channel and anyone else's, but no, I am never going on another person's panel again. Come on my channel.
No, the last time I went on someone's panel, it was Mrs. Parker's. And she literally, like, ambushed me, like I said, with a bunch of shit. I didn't even know what the fuck she's talking about. So, of course, I can't combat anything because I don't even know what she's talking about. She's bringing up things and I'm like, I don't even know what that is. Like, that sounds made up. Like, what are you talking about? So then she's like, okay, well, I have a bunch of proof of this stuff, so I'll send it to you in email so that you understand what I'm talking about. And I'm like, okay. And I've already done a video going through our emails where it's very, like, you can tell she's not going to send me anything at all, right? But at the same time, she's saying things to me like, oh, well, I just want you to feel comfortable coming on and talking about all of this and stuff. And I'm like, okay, well, you don't ambush someone with a fucking trauma disorder. That's why I tell people I have a trauma disorder. There's certain things that if you come at me with them in a certain way where you, like, ambush me, I'm not going to be able to react well. I try to give you warnings, and then instead of being nice and being like, okay, we won't do that to you, you actually use it against me. And then I have a problem with you, and then I'm cutting ties, right? And then you have a problem because I cut ties, and now I don't want to go on a stream with you anymore because I'm asking you for this proof in this email, and you're fucking wandering all around it, refusing to give it to me, having excuses. So then I'm sitting there like, okay, I still don't know what the fuck this bitch is talking about. Now she's doing streams on me and shit, and I don't know what the fuck she's on about. So now I have to go back. I have to look through a bunch of old shit. I have to go through different places. I have to try to get a hold of people to ask them what the fuck. And then I have to go and look into all the Animancer shit because I never paid attention to it before you pulled me up on your fucking live stream, Mrs. Parker. I told these people they were fucking nuts with their conspiracy theories. And then you're like, no, actually, Queen, they're not nuts. It's just all you. You're the one doing it all. You're the one attached to them all. And I'm like, well, I definitely know that's not true. And that ain't gonna fly. So here we are. That's how we got here.
Where I feel safe. How about that? How Oh, but email me all that proof you have of me doing all this crap with Jesse and Dee and Dark Ninja and etc. Instead of it being Valk and Kelly and them. Still waiting for all that proof you had on me in my email. Remember, you looked me in the eye and...
Yeah, literally. You say you're an honest person, right? This bitch is out here and she's like, I'm honest. You should trust me with my content. And then at the same time, she's lying to her subs too, because she tried to tell them I was like too scared to go on stream with her. I don't want to go on stream with anyone, bitch. I don't have to go on stream and talk about any of these people. I'm tired of people weaponizing my nudes and my personal information against me to make me go on streams to talk about all this shit and all these people when I don't want to. And then she lies right to my face, all to her audience. And people are still like, oh yeah, Mrs. Parker is so trustworthy. She's such a great person. She helps me. And I'm like, no, she doesn't. She's literally a female RSN is what she is. So if you're giving her memberships, she's probably writing down all your personal information to dox you. If you ever leave her fucking community, she'll probably attack you. I don't trust her any more than I would trust that person again. Why should I? If you look at me and you say to me, okay, I understand you're a little ambushed right now and you have no clue what I'm talking about because I'm just trying to blame stuff on you that other people are trying to blame on you, and you like, you don't know what the fuck because you try not to pay attention to everything people say about you because it gets very tiring after 2 fucking years, you know? And then you're all like, yeah, I'm going to bring you up here. We're going to, we'll talk about it. I'll send you the stuff so that you can feel comfortable. And then you don't do that. You're now a fucking lying bitch. And then to get out of it, she goes, well, I'm just petty. So that means I should be able to sit out here and say anything I want about anyone at any time and then say, sorry, I'm just throwing spade. Sorry, I just throw spade, guys. Just throwing spade. She's allowed to do whatever she wants and accuse people of whatever the hell she wants and lie to people's faces and lie to her subs to put some fucking narrative out there and then say it's because she's petty. I don't know why I can't do the same and say, I'm throwing spade. I mean, you all want me to be more like Mrs. Parker, right? I should be more like Mrs. Parker. So we should start doing that. So Mrs. Parker, again, I'm waiting for you to come live right now and prove to us that you had a death in your family. I don't know why your people aren't telling you to do that. I mean, I'm going to have to announce at the end of this that you're lying about having a death in your family like Suit does.
Lied to my face and said you would send it in an email and make me feel more comfortable about talking about all of it. Remember that, Miss Parker? Pepperidge Farms remembers, as your friends DC and Volk like to say. At least Suit yourself didn't have Animancer as a mod, so it was like whatever, ... They'll use the crap out of him and try to take over his channel like they did with some channel, and then we can move on, ... But you, Miss Parker, I expected better and more from ... You seem as intelligent as...
Yeah, like, no, seriously, bitch. I thought that you were cool with, like, drunken peasants and Animancer. So again, I'm kind of like, why would this bitch like join on with all these people that are trying to cancel her own fucking friends and like attack me for not doing it with them and shit? This makes no sense.
Like,
I don't get it. Someone explain, please.
By all of them. Are you part of this weird cult they got going on where witchcraft is real? ? What gives? What we attacking women with revenge threats on here to protect? ? Unless you are giving me a real explanation and answering my questions, I don't give a fuck about your comments going off on me with more BS. Really? ...
Yeah, same. Still, don't care.
That's more scary. All these posts, calm, ... Eek. Mediator? OMG. That's funny. Who's unbiased? Not one of you. LOL. No, sorry, can't just stop the triggers because when you actually...
Queen of Spade re-victimizes, re-victims. Heard it on the internet, so I know it's true. ... Serious question. Why does Queen of Spade care so much? Oh, I don't know. I forgot. We're on the internet where you can just make false chomo claims about a mother and call child services and cops on her 27 times, right? Mm-hmm. Why do I care so much? Who would care about that?
How you have it and got it serving in some Australian army talking about you, Suit. You amazing.
Calling the cops and accusing a mom of being a pedophile and selling pictures of her kid to a pedophile?
Everything about yourself.
Who would ever stick up for themselves against that?
Suit is really upset. Bells was lying about being a vet because he got his PTSD that made him want to commit.
Yeah, like, what is this about too? Like, wasn't Suit supposed to have been a vet? What happened to that? That just, like, he just told me that one day and then it was just gone. Never heard of it again. Because I was all like, why do you care so much about this lady with, like, no subs lying about this shit, okay? Like, who the fuck is she? What is she going to do? Is she going to run some kind of cult on the interwebs where she is literally, like, fucking, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't get any of this. I don't get any of this. She's literally, like, is she going to be out here running some kind of weird cult of witches where people lie about being vets and it's, like, going to take over the internet, so we got to stop her or something? Like, if I'm going to cover somebody, it's somebody that I actually think is doing harm to other people. All right? I'm not just going to start attacking someone. Doing harm to me or my family, I'll come for you. Doing harm to other people, I'll come for you. That's it. So I was always like, why do you care so much about this? Like, what is your thing with this? Why do you have to get Bells out of here so much? Why are you so mad at CJ trusting her? Like, I don't understand. Even if she lied about being a vet, like, who is it really hurting other than herself? Because she can't be honest about who she is. And he was like, oh, I'm a vet and I take offense to it. And I have a whole area in my Discord that is all vets. And we're all very angry about it. And then when she was supposed to show her ID to prove that she was a vet, I go to send it to this jack off and he goes, well, how do we know what the ID is? And I'm like, you mean to tell me you've been sitting here accusing this woman of faking being a vet and you don't even know the appropriate pieces of identification she would need to prove it? And he's like, no, I'm in Australia, not in the USA. And I was like, well, then maybe you should have shut your fucking mouth then, huh? And he's like, I guess we'll have to Google. How come you don't know? And I was like, well, I'm in Canada, not the USA, dummy. Like, what do you mean? So I'm like Googling it because I'm like trying to find it because I think he's an idiot. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure she has proven it. And then he's like, oh, I sent it over to the veterans in the area of my Discord. They say that it is not the proper identity. And he put it on his subscribers, on his veteran subs, and tried to say it was their fault. And he still does, even to this day. If you're like, yo, why did you do all that to Bells since she now apparently proves she is a vet? He'll be like, oh, my subs, they told me. Crikey, those damn veteran subs told me, mate, that it was the wrong idea. It's all their fault. All those damn veterans in my Discord. And it's like, no, that's not okay. That's not okay. All right. So where's your vet papers, Sue? Where the fuck is the proof that you had a girlfriend that was pregnant or a wife that was pregnant that died in a car crash when she was pregnant? All right. Where is this? Where is this information? Because you are so bitter about losing a woman and the unborn child that you literally sit on the internet and attack other families that are happy with chomos. At least that's what I thought. But then we can't find any information on this. Like, nobody can ever find the apparent woman and child that died. Suits never shared the information on it. He makes everybody else sit here and prove every single aspect of their life to him, right? But then he's allowed to just make claims about his life and not fucking prove it. I'm not stopping on that guy till he proves that shit. And then he also proves he was a vet. And then he also proves it was the fault of everyone in his Discord that he went after Bells. It's my fight now. Fuck Bells. I'm taking over. Just like she tried to take over mine, I'm taking over hers. Fuck it.
At the beginning of January of 2020 from the army in Australia, ... Big wars. They have their fighting those kangaroos, exclamation point. He was livid. Bells would lie about being a vet, ... Who lied? Ouch. What were you gonna do when all this blew up and everyone found out who you really were and you deleted everything? Question mark, exclamation point, fucking parade. Did you always plan to refresh the old Metator videos, etc. to hang on to some fame you claim made you the most
Witchy things is still going off on me, I guess. Witchy's channel, ... That lady was insane. She like found me on Twitter and like started attacking me, and she was like, RSN stole my nudes from me on Snapchat and shared them all over the internet and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, like, I don't want anything to do with this shit, you know? Like, I'm not here to fight his battles for him or nothing. Like, fuck off. Dealing with my own shit. And then she got like so mad and like kept on going and going and going. And no matter how many times I told her to stop and leave me the hell alone about the shit, she just wouldn't. Like, she is the ultimate RSN victim. You should really all go and help her speak out about that. Oh, wait, never mind. She forgave him for it. And now I'm the bad guy because I didn't stick up for her against him after she told me about it. But she's already forgiven him for it, and I'm still the bad guy. Never did anything to this woman besides ask her to leave me alone. And then she started doing videos about me with Heartbeat's Vanity, right? And then I was like, and like Heartbeat's Vanity saying I'm stalking her under all these comments. And I'm like, what are these people? I don't even know this. I remember I like screenshot it and like sent it to CJ. I was like, who's this like Heartbeat's Vanities girl that says I've been stalking her? Like, I've never even fucking heard of this thing. And he was like, oh, that's just some girl that's all mad about something to do with the doghouse and the streamer house. Just tell her to go sleep in the doghouse and fuck off and she'll go away. So I did. And then she got very mad at that too. So, you know, whatever. I just think it's funny how all these people are all still connected to each other in one big group going around trying to have me attacked because what? I didn't attack RSN enough for them, or now they're like, I'm like stalking him or something because I want him to leave me alone, or like, what's going on here, witchy things?
Right, scam and pedo catcher on YouTube to ever exist with your 40K channel that a scammer ... bev ... a scammer ... some bitch shut down ? JW ... No, you all said be silent about all this and go do your anti-MLM content. So I did for several months, but none of you moved on ... In fact, you've all been following me to every community I watch a stream of ... Then you went and created channels to talk about the drama that popped off in 2020 in the anti-MLM community in hopes to grab attention, and then begin covering me all over. Covering me on it ... Then pretended to care about the community that anti-MLM creators weren't sticking up for me and making you all famous for this. Then here we are! Exclamation points!
Still here! Still here, Heather and Valk. Still here.
I came here to create without being stalked or harassed or threatened by these people ... K ? Cool! Exclamation point! There's no narrative. Laugh out loud. There's no drama, even to me. Just a bunch of psychos who think they can harass and manipulate creators into infighting and drama ... I just don't
Still
want
is.
to be the target of BS just because I got mental health issues.
Like you can help her face. Oh, someone threatened to punch my face in. We're so cool in this chat. We threaten people in this chat. Like you can help her face. Nice. Her face, amongst other things, cannot be helpful. Bitch, you don't even show your fucking face, and there's a reason for that.
Like a moron ... West most confused me, ... shares this while simultaneously slandering me to help threaten revenge P on me for RSN in his battle with Professor ... Not sure why. Question mark? Did we want more people to know in the community that he's still lying about his R question?
Can we talk about Queen's terrible... Oh my god, I hate these
this
people.
man's good friend?
I'm sorry that I have 90s brows, guys. I grew up in the 90s, and I keep forgetting that I'm supposed to be a really, really famous YouTuber. My Adderall is red and white. I'm on speed. Call the cops. Call the cops on whatever. He was one of my new favorite people. I don't know who they are, but they're really funny, and I like having them here. I'm just saying. Because that's my type of humor. Just be funny. Why can't you be funny? And this is what I mean. Even this stuff isn't funny to me. This is boring as hell. I'm so bored, and these are my own posts. But can we talk about Queen's terrible 90s brows? Izzy Stardust, who has also been obsessed with me since 2019. Very, very weird person. I have 90s brows because I grew up in the 90s. Most of us who grew up in the 90s have 90s brows. That's why all you bitches have color yours in now. I hardly do. I don't wear makeup a lot. I'm not out here trying to be some supermodel trying to impress people on the internet. I guess you could say I am the epitome of what an r/ not like other girls on here apparently actually is. Unfortunately, because I hate saying that because I make fun of the subreddit, not like other girls. But I guess it's true because I'm not out here trying to do makeup and follow trends and make sure that I always look presentable when I'm on the screen, because I'm not here. I don't care what you think of me. I'm married. I'm good. My husband thinks I'm hotter without the makeup, so I don't really know what you want from me. I guess I'm supposed to be out here trying to get better eyebrows so that people will want to hit on me more. That doesn't sound like a good idea either. If anything, let's look uglier so that all of them go away.
Question mark parade. Hence why he would never be covered on Hanson. Question mark?
I don't like that type of attention. That's why they use it against me, dummy.
While hanging on with RSN D ... You all realize RSN legit forgot about the whole existence.
Who's this witchy lady being kind? She's been stalking me for 3 years.
Here for years. Exclamation point? Question mark? No? Okay. ... The way you all talk to and treat someone with a trauma disorder while threatening them with revenge P on here is gross. ... Look in the mirror and get a psychiatrist yourself, Melissa ... And stop obsessing over women online in my city ... You ain't skinny either, hunty.
Oh damn, where did Melissa go? That one was to her, because she wanted to come at me and make a bunch of statements about how she loved Real Stream News and really wanted to stick up for him. And she wanted to make sure that Hater Nation got good coverage with him and all this weird stuff. And then started talking to me about how he never victimized anyone. So I guess you guys should talk to Witchy. Let her know that. Tell her to stop stalking me all over the internet as an RSN victim. He hasn't victimized everyone. She accepted his apology back, so she can fuck off now and move on with her life and stop doing whatever this is. But yeah, she came and did that and then told me that I needed to get a psychiatrist because I didn't want to bang him or something, and it was just very strange.
I love how YouTube equates someone being triggered by drama to someone being high on meth.
I do.
That stigma you keep adding to trauma disorders so you can all control to stick up for the predators on here.
Continue! Oh my god.
For all of you. Smiley face.
No, remember, RSN did not get accused. Control your chat, Mrs. Parker. They're making these accusations against Real Stream News. You're actually all trying to help him threaten me while you're doing this. So You can't be talking about how he got accused of SA or how he did revenge porn witchy or anything like that, because the whole thing is that none of that ever happened. I made it all up. It never happened. I'm just out here, this crazy bitch on the internet, just accusing him of things and stalking him. Right? I'm just out here accusing him of all these things. I set him up with everything. All me. My fault.
With this, when all the people who want to mess around are on here, LOL, not gonna burden other people with all the crap. Heck, already have the damn cybercrimes unit on my side. Cool, ... What the fuck you want from me? Laugh my fucking ass off. This bitch
there was no F.
Murdered in my city for...
There was no F. And yeah, you guys are actually all trying to get Chantel murdered with domestic violence. You really are. I wish you would all fuck off with it, but whatever.
DV. Now they want to keep messing with me. ... Bring it. No, you all messed up by sharing that journal. You attacked my longest running group of friends and people who I am still close to, and the only group of people who have ever truly known me and made me feel safe. ... Do not mess with a woman with a trauma disorder safety. ... Not the place where she felt safe. ... Not the people she feels the most safe with, who she grew up with. ... Don't do that. ...
If you look up Mrs. Parker's real name, she has a criminal record.
No, Miss Parker.
And she is actually the one that smoked crack.
And continually threatened me for all
and so did her family. You should look into that more.
Because you realize she and Negs are talking even after I sat here
I think she's on crack right now during this reading.
We're all connected. Now you think you can pretend we cool because I did some post saying you were as dumb as I thought, so you came to attack? Oh, there's more. You came to attack me more, and now it's showing the true you as well. ...
Oh, I can't relate to this. This is hilarious to me. Imagine being this excited, right? That you like helped a bunch of dudes harass and threaten a woman with revenge porn. Like, just imagine. I can't relate at all. But maybe like Raina and Tush and Dina and Ani and them could all let us know how it feels to be that type of woman who claims that and Witchy claims that they get attacked by a dude, and then you go and hook up with the dude to help him attack other people. Right? I don't know what that's like. I can't relate to that at all. The dude never attacked anyone while I was there for good reason. So I wouldn't know anything about that, right? I don't know what that's like. I wonder what it's like to be like that much. I do. Sometimes I wonder what it's like to have like no empathy for other people and never care about other people having to go through the same things you went through. But you guys take it like one step further where you don't even like just lack the empathy. You actually, these group of people here, Mrs. Parker, Tush, Heartbeats Vanity, Raina, Ani, the rest of yous that all hung out there and did all this, Marie, Phoenix, etc. You all not only don't have the empathy when another woman goes through it, you actually join in to help threaten her with him and harass with him. I mean, that takes a very special type of narcissist.
Ableist term, why is everyone allowed to use it with me? Question mark. If spurg is a derogatory term, ... Why you all call me a spurg? Question mark. I use the language you are familiar with and how you describe me. So if it's ableist, look in the mirror. I'm disabled as hell, LOL. I just refuse to let it stop me do anything, even run my mouth on social media. See? How do half of you love Kiwi Farms, the other half of you hates Kiwi Farms? You all use the same language and derogatory terms that they use, ... and all hang out together and attack people, but pretend to fight for internet clout and views and donors, ? So weird, ... That's good for the, what's good for the goose is good for the blob. What's good for the goose is good for the blobfish? ... If low-key can go on a six stream rant.
This lady does not even know that RSN is called a blobfish. She doesn't even know. She didn't get the... Okay. All right. This is supposed to be the smart one. Uh-huh.
And lie about me to have me attacked by all the psychos, then why can't I go off whenever I want in my community tab about all of it? JW ... Okay, so if I talk about my struggles with my mental health, I am trauma dumping and playing the victim and yada yada. And when I talk about what I have overcome despite my mental illness, I am being an ableist. It's always set up, so no matter what I do, it's wrong. And then people can mob attack me and threaten me with revenge P again. Fix that. Sorry, trolls, that I go get the kiddo with my husband, so had to step away for a moment, ... OMG, imagine if CAS had have taken her and then my man did leave, and my man did leave, like you all keep claiming. You'll cause if I do not do A, B, and C. That would have been nuts, huh? Wouldn't ever step away and get some air. Good thing that didn't happen, huh? Anyway, still no public retractions and apologies on here for me. Well, that's not a good thing for anyone. See, you want to weaponize my past and traumatize and mental health, then I will weaponize whatever I want. Duh. The point was to make the stir music chomo crap too traumatizing for me to even talk about. Same with the H-bomb 6969 drama ... Geesh, keep up. The point of the attacks are to use my triggers and traumas against me as a weapon to try to get me to cover topics you claim I have to cover, or else ... Something about how my man will leave and CAS will come take away my kids and some crap ... Been annoying ... So don't go, oh, that was too traumatizing for her, she says. That's legit why all you psychos do that. I am pretty sure H-bomb 6699 has not been put in jail, and all this is a big troll op BS story just to claim I am a chomo because me posting up a pic of my own child online as a baby made me a chomo ... I don't believe a thing that happened on here anymore ... According to these people, parents posting a picture of their child online in a diaper or in a bathing suit is the parent being a predator map chomo. I had established that ages ago when Kelly Velk, Phoenix, Heather, and Bells all attacked me for sharing such pictures several years ago after spending hours with Jesse and search them up. Okay, past that, ... But just explain how you all then turn around and say, lowly is not CP. Oh, how is a parent posting a picture of their own child at the beach as a baby with them, or running around in the house in a diaper and t-shirt, a parent being a predator map chomo or etc. ... But a grown man sharing around CP of a lolcow and posting lowly is not predatory ... Nope ... Still makes zero sense to me. Make it make sense. They have already...
So, as you see right here, we have Ani goes around and spreads lies and claims that I associate with chomos. Who are the chomos, Ani? What, was RSN a chomo? Westmost was a chomo? Suit was a chomo? Is that what you're saying? Explain yourself. And then see, this is the thing. So, my kid was a baby. Literally, she was born in 2014, okay? When I logged on here in 2019, she wasn't in diapers anymore. There was no reason for you to go search up pictures of her in diapers. There was no reason for you to collect those pictures in a Google disk drive. There was no reason for you to ever show those pictures on suit streams or anything. Right? You're the ones that took my kids' pictures and then tried to show them to chomos. You're the ones that associate with the chomos, not me. Even H-bomb? That's Dina's ex, not mine. I never even flirted with the dude. You guys saw a fucking guy calling me mama, who he calls everyone that, by the way, and then try to take that and say that that meant we were dating, because you're an idiot. I can't help you with your intelligence. So they literally say that I am associated with chomos, which I am not. I am not associated with any. But apparently everyone that I have ever hung out with in my life is a chomo. And apparently my whole community is a bunch of chomos. Apparently the anti-MLM community is just filled with chomos. So if you're in the anti-MLM community and you're posting up a picture of your kid here and there, you are baiting chomos with pictures of your kid. That's what they've been saying about me. So, how? Want to explain? Ani, who are these chomos that I've associated with? Because again, Wes, is he a chomo? Arsen, is he a chomo? Sue, is he a chomo? You're all in discords with Jesse right now. Is he a chomo? You're all in discords with Suit right now too. So if he's a chomo, guess what? Who's the person on here that's associating with chomos? Who's the chomos? H-bomb? I literally talked to that guy for like 2 weeks. Again, you're talking to his girlfriend, who literally had him around her kid in person. And that's not a problem. Wes can invite Muse Talks to his house. Apparently the most psycho lady in the entire world, according to him. And he had a minor child living with him. Nobody worried about any of that. Nobody called like child services on him to make sure that his kid was okay when he was going through all that stuff and being arrested and shit. No one cared. They were like, yeah, if Wes's kid ends up at home alone while he's in jail, who cares? So honestly, like, you don't even have the right to worry about my kid. And why is my kid the only one you're all so worried about? How come everybody else's kids? It doesn't matter what happens to them? Just explain. I would just like to know. Because I don't associate with chomos. So, who are these apparent chomos I'm associating with? Because everyone that I met out here, I met via RSN. So is he the chomo? Again, explain that. I need that part explained to me. You can't just make these claims about someone. Can't just make these claims about someone being a chomo, being around chomos, and then not have proof of that.
Made up fake SS and literally fake court documents before and tampered with evidence. So why should I believe that HBomb 6699 was not just a bud? Why this dude make an account on here and beef RSN bug me to stream with him so much and then finally give him